It's showtime. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kitty's Love Messages. Tonight, wherever you are, we're doing Cover Me in Sunshine Tarot, introducing her. We're doing a you and me elements edition. We're going to do the energy of you and them, or them and you. I like to start with them, and then I like to see what your energy is. I'm going to do my version, my sign, and then she's going to do what she sees on her end, her version, her side. Okay. Again, tarot is timeless. Take whatever resonates for your situation. This could be something that's currently happening now. It could be something that's currently happened in the past. It could be something that is foreseen in the future as well. We're all on a different timeline, right? Energy's energy. All right, so we're going to see who's in the chats before we get started. I don't know. Are you able to see the chat as well?
No, I can't see it.
No, you can't see it? Oh, that sucks. I thought you would be able to see it. All right, let's see who's in the chat. All right, we got little Leo. T-Rose, how you doing? Beautiful, good to see you. Janet, beautiful queen Janet. Hi, Carolyn, how you doing? Beautiful. All right. Sorry for the delay, guys. We're chatting, getting things organized. Hi, Connie, Tria, and Bernadette. Beautiful queens. Oh, thank you, Connie. You're so sweet. All right. Angel Eyes, how are you? All right. Beautiful queens in the chat. There's no kings today. Where the kings at? The kings are hiding behind the queens, huh? Hey, Barbie. How you doing, beautiful? All right. Mari, how are you? Beautiful Mari. You just took a nap so bad? I'm jealous. I bet you're feeling so refreshed, girl. All right. Hey, Christy, how are you? Okay. Okay, looks like I said hello to everybody. Just gonna keep going. Been having issues with StreamYard. Yesterday I had to start my live over again. Thank God I was just on Aries. All right. You're having a conversation with yourself. Hey, Alban, how are you? Beautiful. Good to see you. And Shida, how are you? Karen, Bressy. Oh, look at that. Everybody's here. So happy. Hey, yo, yo, yo. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. All right. I knew I smelled some type of shit disturber. Aquarius shit disturber. Hey, gun guy. How are you? All right. So I said hello to everybody. All right, everybody. So if you have not subscribed to my beautiful, lovely Cover Me in Sunshine Tarot, I did pin it. It's on the bottom. Should be on the bottom. I don't know. StreamYard doesn't show me. I know on the YouTube side, when I did pin it, it was at the bottom. So go ahead and subscribe to her. She's very good. I go listen always to the Leos, because of course I'm Leo.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So let's see. You and them. Yes, the link is at the bottom. Alban T-Rose put the link and I pinned it. And if someone can post the link, if they don't see it, because it should be there at the bottom, because I made sure that link was there that when I pinned it. If not, if one of my mods can gracefully post the link in the chat, that would be truly helpful. Thank you. All right. Let's see. We're starting with my beautiful, lovely fire signs. Oh, I have a banner for that. I made special banners because I think I will be doing elements sometimes. Not all the time, but I will be doing sometimes elements. Give me a little break from doing the all signs. All right, fire signs, 424. 424. Oh my God. I think that's Janet's birthday. 424. Isn't that funny, Janet? All right. I didn't mean it to be that way, but it is what it is. All right, fire signs. Let's go. What's going on? What's going on with their current energy? Person that you have on your mind, the person you've been dealing with. What's their current energy? So this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Stellium. Some of you have a lot of fire in your chart. That's right, Janet. 424. Thank you, Drea. Drea, subscribe to your channel.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Richard. There goes one of my favorite Sagittariuses. How you doing, Richard? Good to see you. All right. There we go. One of the kings came out. All right. Fire signs. Current energy. The person you're dealing with. What's the current energy? Somebody wants to confess something to you. I got confession. They're in this energy. They want to confess. They want to come clean about something. Yeah. They want to, if this person had multiple choices that kept them conflicted, says hot and cold, multiple choices. I feel this is somebody, they're in this energy. Okay, my beautiful fire signs of wanting to confess something. They want to confess about some type of multiple choice. Already starting off good. Hi, Victoria. Good to see you, beautiful. All right, here we go. So what's going on? This person who wants to confess about some type of multiple choice. Maybe this person was feeling conflicted. Maybe they had choice they needed to make. But it looks like they want to confess that to you. Oh, hold on. I keep hitting the cord and it's coming out of my ear. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your person. What is it? What is it? What is it? And who is it? Oh, Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody who has bad habits. Somebody who wasn't being genuine. Yeah, somebody. So it's either somebody, things were moving too fast. This person could have been rushing in. They could have been rushing or trying to rush things with you, or they may want to rush in. All right. They may want to rush in and confess about their bad habits. They may want to rush in and tell you why they weren't being genuine. And I feel it's because they had multiple choices. Yep. As I said that, 7 of Cups, options, multiple choices. There you go. So this person that you're dealing with could be a Scorpio with the Knight of Cups in reverse, could be a Sagittarius, another fellow fire sign. Definitely Scorpio, because that's 7 of Cups. So I feel this person really wants to confess about the options. They want to come rushing in this energy to tell you about some type of bad habits that they may have had, that they weren't being very genuine with you because they knew they had other options, that they may have thought the grass was greener. King of Cups in reverse. Emotionally closed off, emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative, Pisces energy on that. Definitely a bad ending. Some type of betrayal. And look at this, Ace of Pentacles. So I feel you are dealing with this person that's in a current energy right now to come clean about some type of choice decision where they thought the grass was cleaner, greener. Shit, you probably took this guy to the cleaners. Who knows? But this person really knows that they caused a bad ending. They weren't open up to this connection. They were closed off. They were unavailable. And it looks like now they want to come in to offer you something solid, or they want to actually invest this time. If this is somebody that didn't invest in the connection because they wanted to sort their oats, okay? And maybe they didn't feel like you were the better option at the time, but I feel this person's been doing some reflecting right now after this bad ending. And they feel like now the choices that they made, or the choice that they made, wasn't a good choice. It wasn't a good investment. You were the good investment with that Ace of Pentacles. All right. They want to rebuild that trust with you. Okay. The trust that they know they probably broke. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on that. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. This person's in this energy of coming towards you very slowly. If they were very inconsistent in the past, or they weren't reliable, they want to show you now, listen, I choose you. Okay. The choice that I made in the past, it wasn't a good decision. That grass wasn't greener. I want to offer you something solid. I want to show you I'm reliable. I want to work on things. But I feel this person, though, they want to take things slow. They want to take slow because I feel maybe things were going too fast in the past. And this is why they weren't sure about if you were the right choice for them. And I feel this time they want to rebuild things with you, but they want to take their time. They want to take things slow. Virgo energy on that. Yeah. Yeah. The devil. Like I said, bad habits. This person could have addictions, or this person could be obsessed with you as well, because the devil is also about obsession, right? And I feel I feel the devil. I feel this. Can you hear me? Am I sounding good? I think is she frozen? Because I see you as frozen. Can you all? She's frozen. Could someone in the chat feedback, Janet? Yeah, but you're frozen, and you're gritty. You're very gritty. I thought it was my headphones. You're frozen. It's making a noise. Shit. Oh, let me see what I can do. Hold on. Fucking StreamYard since yesterday. All right, I'm going to keep going and wait till she comes back. I still have her. I don't know if I know. This sucks. And I can't pause this. Invite guest. Shit. Give me a second, guys. Oh, okay. She's back. She's back. At the stage. Hello. Okay. All right. So we're back in action. Oh, there you go. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So we're back to you, my beautiful fire signs. I do apologize for the technicals, but I've been going through this since yesterday with StreamYard. I know what's going on. They updated it, and I've been having a lot of issues. So everybody knows I had to restart my live yesterday. All right. So this person, devil energy. This person knows they had bad habits, but also devil is also obsession. I'm getting more, yes, they do have bad habits, and they're aware of that. But I also get that they're obsessed with you. And the reason why they're obsessed with you is because they choose you. They know you're the one. You're the person they want to invest with. They're the one they want to take their time with. They're the one that realize they want to build things with you. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because you got the star. This is somebody that wants to have a new beginning with you. They want to take things slow. They may still be dancing with the devil, so be careful with that. Okay. Because that devil's not in reverse. So it's either, yes, they still have toxic traits, or they're just obsessively wanting to come towards you. They still have some type of obsession. So I do have Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius on that, Taurus energy as well. Let me see. So why is this person obsessed with you? Why does this person want to have a new beginning with you? Why is this person wanting to choose you now, fire signs? Okay, we're not options. We are the one, especially fire signs. We'll burn your ass to the ground. Don't mess with us. Okay, so let's find out why this person wants a new beginning with you. They're obsessively thinking. I also feel with the Seven of Cups, it's not just about options, but this is somebody that's fantasizing about you. They're daydreaming about you. They're obsessed with you, and they're feeling conflicted, and they want to come clean about whatever situation they put you in that caused the Ten of Swords with you. So why is this person? Because they're not happy with themselves. Four Cups. They're not satisfied with their current situation right now. Cancer energy. Yep. They're not happy for not building with you. Page of Pentacles in reverse. They're not happy for not working things out with you, offering you anything, building shit with you. They're not happy with themselves. All right. This could be somebody a little bit younger than you with the Page of Pentacles. There could be a little bit of an age difference. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Cancer energy on that. Yeah, they know. Them not working things out with you, them not offering you something, okay, was a waste of time with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy. Yeah. This person cannot move on from you. Aquarius energy. They can't move on from you, and they know they were delaying. There was a lot of delays, and it was due to them. It was due to them, the delays in the connection. Aquarius energy. Yeah. Hangman in reverse. This person knows they were purposely keeping things stuck with you. They were purposely stalling things. They wanted to see what was out there. Yeah. Page of Wands in reverse. Flaky, in and out, immature. Like I said, this could be a little bit of an age difference. Somebody is younger than the other. Either that or this person is immature as fuck. All right, flaky, keeping options open. And I do believe you're not in communication with this person with that Page of Wands in reverse. Could be a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. This person wasn't thinking clearly. They know that. They weren't thinking clearly when it comes to making some type of decision between you and other people. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And look at this, the Temperance card. Now they want to balance things out with you. They want to reconcile. And they want to bring peace to the situation, Sagittarius energy. All right, I'm going to see what your energy is on your end when it's regarding this person, and then we'll let my beautiful Sunshine Tarot take over on her end. All right, let's see what your current energy is when it comes to this person that wants to confess and come clean to you. They want to balance things out with you, bring peace to the situation. All right, for the poor choices that they made. What is your current energy when it comes to this person? Hey, Casey, it's good to see you, love. Damn. Page of Wands. You want to communicate with this person too. If this person would communicate, you would talk. You would. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel you would hear them out. You would accept their communication. You would respond to their text message. You would respond to their phone call. You would. You'd hear them out. Why? Because Nine of Pentacles. You're somebody that's very strong. You're somebody that's very independent. Okay. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been nurturing yourself. Okay. When this person went elsewhere to somebody else, you decided to take charge. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to do me. I'm going to spoil myself. I'm going to take care of myself. And I feel like this is why I feel you're in a better energy. And this is why, because you've been taking better care of yourself, you would listen to this person. You would be receptive to them. All right. Yeah. Page of Cups. I feel you still care about this person. Okay. You still admire them a bit. And this is why you would. You would. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. However, if this person doesn't come correct or would not come correct or would respond in a manner that you would expect them to, you have no problem leaving their ass out in the cold. And the reason why you would have no problem leaving their ass out in the cold is because you've been taking care of yourself. You know your worth. You're one pentacle away from a 10. All right. And you know you're good on your own. You would hear them out, but you would leave their ass out in the cold if they wouldn't come correct. Yep. Hangman. You would stall things. You would make them wait because you are not going to put up with bullshit. You'd be like, all right, I'll hear you. I'll communicate to you. I'll hear what you got to say. But if you come at me with some bullshit, and the reason why is because I still care. I still have, faith in this connection. All right. But if you come at me with the same bullshit that you came at me before, guess what? Your ass is staying out there. Your ass is going to stay out there in that cold. I got, you could have heavy Taurus in your chart. You could have heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could definitely be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could have that heavily in your chart, Virgo. Yeah. I feel if this person keeps you stuck in your head and comes at you with some bullshit, because you've been stuck in your head for a long time regarding this person. This person has kept you stuck in your head. And if they came at you with that same bullshit as before, the Fool in reverse, you would not take that leap of faith. You would not take that leap of faith because this person has kept you stuck in your head for way too long. Gemini energy, Aries energy. Yeah, you've gained clarity, the Moon in reverse. You've gained clarity since this person is no longer in your life, or if this, since you've been in either no contact, or some of you are still in contact with this person, but I believe the majority of you are not in communication with this person. And since you have not been in communication, you've grown up, you've wisened up, you've been taking better care of yourself, and you're willing to listen to this person, you're willing to communicate, and you're willing because you've gained some type of clarity when it comes to this person, but you're not a damn fool. Fool me once, shame on you, but you ain't gonna fool me a second time. That's the energy you're in. Pisces energy on that. Yeah, strength. You've gotten strength, okay? You've become stronger, and you will hold back your love. You will hold back. You will not be somebody that's going to be a doormat. You're not going to be your fire sign. First of all, fire signs are nobody's doormat. You will hold back from this person if this person shows you the same energy that they've given you before. Leo energy on that. Some of you are Leos. Yeah. I feel you've been at a crossroad when it comes to healing things with this person. Okay, with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords in reverse. You've been stuck in your head. You've been at a crossroads when it comes to healing. So if this person was to communicate and say, listen, this is the reason why I kept my options open, this, and that, yada, 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 and they're honest with you, okay, you'll hear them out. You'll offer them your little cup of love, but you'll little cup, and you'll work things out with them. But if they come at you with that bullshit because you know they've kept you stuck in your head for quite some time, okay, and they've hurt you and things ended badly, you have boundaries, you have standards, you will hold back from this person, you will leave their ass out in the cold for sure, okay, because you've gained clarity about who and what this person is about, and you know this person was dancing in that devil. Yeah, yep, you'll end it, the world. You have no problem ending it, no problem. Could be somebody online, somebody distance, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel you are in a Nine of Pentacles energy, beautiful energy to be in. Stay in this energy. I feel this person does have good intention this time. All right. The only thing that concerns me out of this energy between you and them is the devil. That's the only thing, because the devil's still an upright. And I feel this is, you know that. That's why you have the Two of Swords, blocking, okay, the Eight of Swords all up in your head. But if this person comes clean and comes correct and shows you, not just tells you, you'll work things out with this person. Others of you will continue to block this person, keep their ass on the cold, and you're going to get fucked because this person's kept you stuck way too long. That's what I have, my loves, my beautiful fire signs. I'm handing it over to my beautiful Cover Me in Sunshine. What do you have on your end, love?
Thank you for having me, and thank you for everyone being in the room with us.
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful. I want you to know that when you were on them, my chest was so heavy. There's so much shame there from the person that immediately I'm told to start off with the Hidden Truth Oracle.
Okay.
So, Spirit, please guide us. What is it that the person has to say? Thank you. I replay our conversations over and over again. I'm told one more. I couldn't let you get close to me. I'm going to tell you right now, as Kitty was reading, they have unequivocally done you wrong. Like, before any cards have been pulled, anything. The level of shame that they sit with because they know they didn't honor you being an emperor, empress as high as it gets. It's frozen.
No, I see you.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was frozen on my end.
No, you're good. You're good.
Fact that they know, okay, thanks. The fact that they know that they haven't honored who you are in the cosmos, it eats at them. Okay. We'll do one more from this deck. I wish I could take back my words. I'm hearing very loudly from them. They crossed some sort of boundary or line, or they went too far this time, that they know for a fact that if they ever want to hear the sound of your voice again, they have to come correct. Not even similar, identical to what Kitty was saying. All right. Spirit, show us fire signs person. What are their current feelings? Ooh, thank you. Okay. Right off the bat, we have the Six of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Six of Swords reversed. Yeah. They refuse to let you go. Then we have the Four of Swords upright. Yeah, I mean, it's everything Kitty was saying. You guys are in no contact for sure. It's followed up with the Sun, the Justice, the Nine of Wands, finished off with the Ace of Pentacles. They hate the fact that you guys aren't talking. They have looked for you in every single person that they've entertained. I hear that they look for you in crowds. The fact that you guys, I just keep hearing the sound of your voice. The fact that they haven't heard the sound of your voice or felt your warmth, it's eating at them. With the Sun here, I mean, we're fire signs.
Here comes the sun, little Leo.
I love it. I love when you do that. That when you say Chicken Little.
Yeah, Chicken Little.
I mean, we're showing up, right? We're showing up strong here. They know that you are the sun. They know that you're as high as it gets. You're their happiness. They want an opportunity to be reborn amongst you guys, especially here with this Sun. It's followed up with the Justice card. There's been a deep unfairness, and they know that it's just the law of cause and effect. They know that the situation that they're in, that they put themselves in it, and that they do want to do right by you, but at the same time, they kind of don't even know where to start, because it's just been so, again, I just keep hearing unequivocally have done you wrong. And then with the Nine of Wands as the follow-up to the Justice, yeah, they're on guard because they know that you're on guard. They know that if they were to come in, that this is the last stance. Like, they know they can't fuck up, for lack of a better phrase, forgive me. Because this is a double up of you guys right now. They know that you're cautious, but they made you be cautious. And they want to test the faith that you have in them, but not in an ugly way, like playing with your boundaries way, more like, if you give me another chance, I'll show you that you're my son. I hear guiding light. And then it's finished off with the Ace of Pentacles, which is they want to offer you everything. But with this entire, what'd you say?
Same thing as what I pulled, the Ace of Pentacles. Yep.
Yeah, no, I was getting so many downloads when you were reading both them and the fire signs. Honestly, the Pentacles in the original Arcana, they're coins, but think of it as anything that you find of deep value, anything to hold on to. Because with this Ace of Pentacles here, they want to offer you their everything, their emotional availability, stability. They want to offer you, I keep hearing financial security, because it is coins. They want to make you feel safe on every level. And they know for a fact, this is them talking, because I don't agree, to be clear. I already don't like them, just so you know. But this is them talking. They know for a fact that if you were to give them another chance, they would do right by you. Whether that's true or not, I don't know if that's true or not. It doesn't feel true to me, only because we're fire signs. Let's be honest here. We don't do people dirty. We'll finish it, but we don't initiate doing people dirty. But that's just my biased opinion. So, maybe don't listen to that. It's up to you. But let's look at your energy how you feel about this. Actually, just real quick, they have something else to say. Spirit, speak up. What is the fire signs? Thank you. We got justice again. Thank you. Okay. They're planning on coming towards you. And do one more. Yeah. So we have justice again. So when it shows up double, that's someone yelling, either spirit or them. In this case, it's them, because we're the vessel, right? They were absolutely yelling, like, I know I can do right by you. I can make this fair. And I'm sorry, I have the sniffles from the AC, so I'm sorry if I keep like making sniffle noises. And with the Two of Wands here, they are planning, but what I'm hearing super loudly is they're planning on the right way to come to you, because it's finished off with the Queen of Swords. This is still them talking because they have a lot to say. The Queen of Swords, that's why they're planning to come the right way. I do air quotes here because, I mean, if you do someone so dirty that the justice has to pop up twice, is there really a right way at that point? But with the Queen of Swords being finished off, they're terrified because they know you're firm on your boundaries. This is strong bitch energy. There's no gender in tarot, but it's very strong. Don't fucking play with me energy. Excuse my language. But that's them. They have a lot to say, but we're going to finish with them. We're going to move on to you. Okay. I'm sorry for my sniffle noises. Okay. Spirit, show us the fire signs. How do they currently feel? This is wrong. Hold on. Switching decks. Show us the fire signs. How do they currently feel? What do they want next to happen? Ooh. The Two of Wands showed up again for you guys. So you guys are definitely, I mean, it's literally like at this point, it's verbatim what Kitty's saying, right? You want them to come back. you want them
decision with that Two of Wands. Yes.
Especially we've had two double ups in the tarot on their part and your part. So it's very, very clear to me that you're both longing for each other. But with that Queen of Swords previously, in terms of how they're viewing you, you should be in that Two of Swords energy, right? So with this Two of Wands here, you want them to come back, which is okay. I respect that. Okay. Seven of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles.
It's like, tell the truth, the whole truth, or forever hold your fucking peace.
Super funny.
Yes.
Okay. You want to come out of silence because it's finished off with the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah. So we have the Two of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, finished off with the High Priestess in reverse. So flat out, you're definitely on guard, right? With the Seven of Wands here, you're ready to fight, ready to argue, ready to say your piece. I'm hearing very loudly for you. You have a lot to say. So if they do come correct, right? Because I'm hearing like for you that they basically need to like kiss your behind a bit. I know for Leos, like if you give us an apology, you better throw in a lot of compliments in there. So I'll just say that's all fire signs.
Compliments, roses, chocolates, yes. And we'll bend down. You can kiss our ass at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
I'll give you the damn red lipstick so I can have the mark on my butt. So
100%. So I'm hearing that very loudly from
that's
you.
Just Leo. Yes. That's just Leo.
I was gonna say that's just me, but I think it might be all fire signs. But yeah, you do want them to come in, and you are on guard. But even with being on guard, you want to be kind of like razzle dazzled a bit, right? With the Seven of Pentacles here, you're definitely thinking, is there a long-term future here? But even though you're asking that question, you believe that there is. I mean, there's a Page of Pentacles here. You want to offer your pentacle to them, but at the same time, you know that this is an immature situation. You know that this card is also loudly telling me you want to manifest them. You absolutely want them back, period, right? But I hear very loudly you're of two minds. Some of you are absolutely, you want this to happen, but at the same time, you kind of just want it to play out for the sake of like your wounds and for the sake of your ego, and you're not going to return. And then there's others of you that you want it to play out because you do want a future here, but at the same time you recognize that they're so immature. Everything is so immature. The love is immature, not your love. The way they've loved you is immature. And with the Six of Swords, you want to leave all the lessons behind, because the Six Swords on the boat, those swords are lessons, right? You're leaving baggage behind and you're taking your lessons with you. You've grown, right? So you feel like you guys' dynamics, you both have learned painfully everything you need to learn. Let's just move away from it. Let's move towards coming out of no contact. But there's this sense of internal acknowledgement that it's just very immature love. It's not puppy love. It's real for both of you. But the earthly dynamic of the logistics, how they treat you, how you treat yourself, what you put up with, what you allow them to get away with, just the earthly logistics of it, it's so immature. And you're holding yourself accountable in that sense. But at the same time, you're kind of trying to be a little delulu and just be like, we can move past that. Let's just
water under the bridge, you know.
Okay. So it's gonna be one of those two things. It's gonna be those that are like, I want this to happen because I need it for my own personal healing, even if it's just ego healing, and you're not going to entertain it. And then there's the others of you that are absolutely like, no, I want this to play out. I'm willing to sail off into the sunset, leave the baggage, but are you going to be mature in how you love me? But then with the High Priestess finished off, it's this kind of like codependent energy of like, but it's okay, I don't want to think about it. I just want to come out of no contact. Can you just show up? And I don't know if that's the healthiest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hearing the bottom of the deck. We have Justice showing up again on your side. Yeah.
You want your justice. You feel your owed justice and you want it.
And the top of the deck. So the bottom is what's hidden. The top is what's visible. You are very much in love with them. And that's okay. It's okay. Like I said, the love was real. The logistics of it is very immature. And you do love them. And it's quite beautiful. Because I can feel you.
You love, even though we know that person's not good enough for, I'm not good for you, you know, but you also have to put yourself first, right?
So as I was closing out the deck, one flew out, which is still you, right? And it hit the ground, which is yelling in tarot. You still view them as your 10 of Cups. You still want marriage, children, the family dynamic, insert what fits for you, but you want the rainbow over you guys. So you're pretty head over heels, and that's okay. But I know that you know it as well. I'm just wondering, you know, how strong your boundaries will be. They think your boundaries are strong as heck. Like that showed up, but how strong are they actually is what I challenge you with. But that's what I have.
All right. I'm going to pull what they want to say to you. I forgot to do that at the end of mine. You just remind me of that. I took out the deck and I was like, oh, I forgot. All right. So I'm going to do each individually though. So if you are a Leo, well, not Leo, sorry. Yeah, I'm starting with Leo because I'm a Leo. Okay. We're going to do Leo, then Aries, then Sagittarius. All right. If you are a Leo, what do they want to say to you? I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. So if you're a Leo, this person misses the way they feel when they're around you. Aries, you are my everything. So this person that you're dealing with feels you are their everything if you're an Aries. Sagittarius, I am wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. So yeah, that double, right? So they know they're wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms, Sagittarius, and I feel that you're aware as well, because you wouldn't be in the situation that you're in right now if you were not aware. But I feel like they want to confess more than that. Like you're already aware of that, and they want to confess, and they want to open up and tell you a lot more. You may think that you've gotten clarity, but I don't feel you've gotten the full story with this person, and I feel this is what this person intends on doing, is to give you the full story of the situation. All right. Yeah, you better do Leo. Dan said, you better do Leo first. Dan's not fucking around. All right, we're moving on. We're going to Earth signs. I'm putting Earth signs at 40 minutes exact. 40 minutes exact, my beautiful Earth signs. Earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you do have that heavy in your chart. All right, where's my Earth signs at? There we go. There's Janet. Earth. It's so funny, Janet, how your birthday came up for fire sign and you're an Aries rising and a Leo moon. All right, so Earth signs, person's current energy right now. The person you have on your mind, what is their current energy for Earth signs? There we go. We got the Virgos. We got the Cappies. We got the Taurus, the Taurians. All right, what's the current energy? Woo! Damn. Lust. They're lusting. Are they lusting over you, or are they just lusting in general? So, sexual energy, non-committal, forbidden, silence. So, they're keeping quiet. They're keeping to themselves, okay? They are stonewall cold. Why? Because they're busy lusting. Are they lusting over you? Let's find out. So this person's keeping to themselves. They're keeping quiet. I feel they are lusting over you, but we will find out. This person could be still non-committal, or this could be their past energy, and this is why they're keeping their silence. Some of you, they're keeping their silence because they treated you like a sex object. All right? They just wanted sex, and they know they got to keep their silence because that's not what you want. Some of you, that's what you want only, but others of you, you want more than that. So this could be a forbidden connection that was just sex-based. Yeah, temperance in reverse. This is somebody that's definitely unstable. Definitely no stability. Temperance in reverse. Okay. So the reason why this person's keeping their silence right now is because they're healing. They're healing right now. They realized they're very unstable with the temperance in reverse. So they're in this healing energy right now. All right. Look at this. 7 of Cups in reverse. They're getting their head out their ass. All right. I feel this person, if they were living in delusional land, delulu, sexual fantasizing, I feel this person was lusting and having sexual fantasies about you at night. I don't know why I'm getting that at night. And now this person is coming out of their head. They're coming back to reality. You know, like Eminem says, back to reality. They're coming back to reality because they're doing some healing. They're having a big reality check right now. They realize they've been unstable in this connection. This person could be a Gemini. This person could be a Scorpio. This person could be a Sagittarius. Yep. Yeah. Listen, I feel the reason why this person is being quiet and they're finally getting their head out their ass, they're coming back to reality, and they're doing some healing is because they want to communicate. And they know they got to be in a good energy. They want to communicate about judgment in reverse. I feel they know they made some wrong decisions. Okay, universe came, made a judgment call on their ass. They want to communicate about some type of wrong decisions that they've made. Scorpio on that, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why? Because they still feel that you are their wish fulfillment. So I feel if you were dealing with somebody that was just treating you like friends with benefits, or somebody they just wanted to stroke it, poke it, call it a day, This person is having a big time reality check right now because they've been doing their healing. I don't know if they're completely healed yet, but they are in a healing energy right now, pulling current energy. They're in a current energy. This person has realized as they come back that they've been emotionally unstable. All right. They were very unstable with you. And they know in order to come back and communicate with you about wrong decisions, wrong choices that they made, because they realize you are their wish fulfillment, they had to do some healing. Pisces on that. Scorpio. Yeah. The Empress in reverse. Ho, whoa, 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 ho, ho, ho. This person, look, they know. They just wanted sex. They were probably hoeing around, or this person was just they had low self-esteem. They wanted to chase anything and anyone that would give them the time of day. All right, with that Empress in reverse. You know, Empresses attract, they don't chase. This one was chasing tail, hoeing around, Empress in reverse, Taurus energy. But guess what? Next to the Empress in reverse is the Emperor upright. You got a divine match. They're going from an Empress in reverse energy right now to bossing up like a boss daddy. This could be somebody who is your boss, doesn't have to be, or they could be a father figure. They could be a father, okay? They could have children. They could be a little bit older than you. If not, this person realized in order to become an emperor, they had to go through these stages. This is someone who's in energy of wanting to boss up. They're getting their head out their ass. They know you are their wish fulfillment. All right. They don't want to have this lustful connection with you. And this is why they've been keeping their silence. Aries energy, Taurus energy. Look at you, Taurus, coming out in the earth signs reading. All right. Yeah. That mask is falling. Seven of Swords in reverse. This person knows that they have to, in order to communicate to you, they have to be completely transparent with you. Okay? That you're not going to fall for that bullshit. You fell for it probably before, but you're not going to fall for it again. They know that. They know that. Aquarius energy. Yep. This person, if they're not older than you, they could be younger than you. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I always love saying this. With that Page of Swords in reverse, I always get this temper tantrum energy. Okay? When they don't get what they want, when they don't get their way, shit talker, gossiping. All right? Mr. and Mrs. Know It, I don't know fucking shit, but think they know it all. With that Page of Swords in reverse. I feel this is somebody that knows the way they treated you with their little high almighty self on their high horse wasn't fair to you with the Justice in reverse. All right, heavy air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why? Because they know you're a soulmate. Six of Cups. They miss you. They know you're a soulmate. They feel the soul connection with you. This could have been somebody you grew up with, childhood memories. And if not, you guys have lived many past lives together and they feel that connection. And I feel by them feeling that connection, that's what's pulled them to get their head out their ass. Okay, start doing their healing. They realized they were very unstable in this connection with you. And this is what's causing them to want to boss up. They're bossing up. They're in this energy of bossing up. They know they treated you unfairly. If they talked a lot of shit, maybe this person talked a lot of shit about you too to other people, friends, family, and they know that wasn't fair to you. Yep, this person feels there's definitely unfinished business with you with the World in reverse. They don't feel you've completely shut the door on them, but I know they haven't shut the door on you, that's for sure, with that World in reverse. It could be somebody you met online, somebody at a distance. Okay, it doesn't have to be. Could definitely be a fixed sign. This person feels and they know that there's unfinished business between you, but with that Knight of Cups in reverse, they know they weren't being very genuine with you. They had some bad habits and they made some poor choices. They may have chose somebody else over you with the Lovers in reverse. And if not, they just know they made some type of wrong choice. Judgment reverse is somebody that makes bad decisions. Lovers in reverse is somebody that makes wrong choices, especially in the love department. And they know with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's because of their bad habits. Okay. And they weren't being very genuine with you. This person also knows with the Knight of Cups in reverse, they can't just come charm. They can't just come woo, woo, woo you. They can't. They can't. Okay. Scorpio energy, Gemini energy. Yeah. This person, look, this person really knows what kept them stuck from giving to you. King of Pentacles. They do feel a sense of loyalty to you. All right. They know your marriage material. They could have money too. All right. If not, they just feel this sense of loyalty to you now with the King of Pentacles. And this person knows what was keeping them stuck the whole time. King of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. This person, King of Wands in reverse, I always take as you come to me, I'm not coming to you. Very arrogant. I'm not taking the lead. You can come to me, you know. And I also take King of Wands in reverse as somebody who just likes to play. All right. They like to have fun. All right. They just want the sex, the lusting, OG player. All right. Energy. And they know that's what's been keeping them stuck from moving things forward with you for quite some time with the Chariot in reverse. Cancer energy, Leo energy, Taurus energy with that King of Pentacles. Yep. I see them wanting to come out of the cold with you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This person knows you're worth every penny, you're worth every dime, and they can't walk away from you with that Eight of Cups in reverse. Pisces energy. Taurus again, double Taurus. All right, let's see on your end. So it looks like this is somebody that's been keeping their silence. This is somebody that treated you like a sex-based connection. They had a lot strong sexual drive for you, and now they come to some type of realization you're actually their wish fulfillment. And this is why this person's bossing up. Boss daddy. They're going from a King of Wands in reverse, all right, an Empress in reverse, to an Emperor. I feel right now they're in a King of Pentacles stage, and they're slowly working up to that Emperor as they're healing. It's a process. It's stages, right? It's not something that's 1, 2, 3. Especially somebody who's used to getting their way, getting what they want. Okay, you come to me, I ain't coming to you. You know, type of energy. Now they're wanting to come to you. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot. All right, let's see what your energy is, my beautiful earth signs. What is your current energy when it comes to this person? How would you receive them? How do you feel or how do you see them? Earth signs. Ooh. First card that came out is the same card that came out for Aries. So you could have a lot of Aries in your chart because the first card that came out for me was the Page of Wands, the communication card. You would communicate back to them. You would respond. If they were to reach out, you would. Two of Pentacles. You would want to balance things out. You would. You would want to balance things out. Ten of Swords in reverse. You'd want to heal things with them. Don't lie to yourself. They got the Ten of Swords in reverse. They're doing their healing right now. You probably done some healing as well, but I feel like if this person was to reach out to you, you would respond. You would communicate. You would balance things out with them. You would want to heal things with them. Why? Seven of Cups in reverse. You choose them. Just like them. Seven of Cups in reverse is also somebody who's not just getting their head out their ass, but it's somebody that's choosing you. And that's why they're getting their head out their ass. You chose them as well, or you choose them as well. Scorpio energy. Right now I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, Gemini energy, Scorpio energy. All right. However, Queen of Cups in reverse, you're not going to give them your all. You're not going to be very nurturing to them. You listen to them. You'll be receptive. You'll balance things out with them. You want to heal things with them, but you're not going to be as nurturing as you were once before. It's like, prove it to me. Prove it to me if you want me to be this, or else I'm staying like this. I ain't nurturing the connection, and I'm not going to support it. Six of Wands in reverse. You're not going to get my attention. You're not going to get my attention. You're not going to have success with me. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. You ain't going to get my love either. So I feel, yes, you would be receptive, but I feel, because bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands, you got your guard up. You got your walls up. I feel this person has taught you a lesson to set more boundaries, to have your walls up more. It made you stronger. So yes, you would be receptive. Yes, you would communicate. Yes, you'd want to balance things out. Yes, you'd want to heal because you choose them. You feel they are your person. Okay. But I also feel you have boundaries You have standards. You're not just going to give your love to them like you did before with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. You're not going to give them all your attention, and they're not going to have the success if they don't prove themselves to you, because you have boundaries. Leo energy on that, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. Yep. Because you know this person treated you unfairly, justice in reverse, just like they know they weren't being fair to you the way they treated you. You know this person's already put you through the ringer, and you're like, you're not going to put me through the ringer another time. You'll throw in the towel very quick with that Five of Swords in reverse. You will throw in the towel. You will not. Yep. Aquarius energy, Libra energy. Even though this person's your wish fulfillment. And you know what's funny? I'm getting the same cards on this end like I do on their end. They see you as their wish fulfillment. All right? They want to communicate. You will respond. Wish fulfillment. Treated unfairly. It's like you both recognize each other, except for you got your walls up. You're like, you're not going to get my love that easy this time. You're not going to get me easy this time. Yes, you are my wish fulfillment. Yes, I will hear you out. Yes, I will heal things and balance out with you. But not if you come back with that same nonsense as you did before. I'm not just a sexual object. You're not going to treat me like I'm a piece of meat. All right? Yeah. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You'll invest. This is what you want. You want this person to give you the Ace of Pentacles, and this is what you're expecting. Stability, long-term investment, emotion, love, everything. Trust, most importantly. Okay? This is what you're expecting from this person, the Ace of Pentacles. And if this person does not bring you that Ace of Pentacles, you will be the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay, and the Six of Wands in reverse, meaning this person is not going to get your love, support, or attention. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on that, Pisces on that. All right, let me see what they want to say to you. I'm going to do, I'm about to say the fire signs. I'm going to do Taurus to Capricorn, and then we'll move on over to my lovely Cover Me in Sunshine. All right, it's just so funny how almost all the cards were the same, except for now you have a backbone. You have a backbone where I feel like you didn't have a backbone when it came to this person in the past, and now you do. And you realize, I want the Ace of Pentacles. And if you do not come, okay, offering me that Ace of Pentacles, offering me that love, that stability that I deserve, then you ain't getting shit from me. That's it. You're standing your ground. All right. Taurus. What does this person want to say to you, my beautiful bull gang? Jack Mack, waiting on Gemini. I am healing. Please be patient with me. All right, Taurus. So you're dealing with somebody who's healing. And they are. Ten of Swords in reverse. Healing energy is what came out in the first pile, right? You're healing too. You want to heal things with them. Virgo, I miss you more and more every day. Virgo, this person misses you more and more every day. Capricorn, I lost sight of what was important in this connection. So Capricorn, this person wants to let you know that they lost sight in this connection, what was important in the connection with you. All right? So that's what I have for you, my beautiful earth signs. All right, go ahead and take it over, love.
Thank you, Kitty. Okay. Spirit, show us earth signs person. We're going to do the first three is their current feelings, and then we're going to do the next three is their next actions. Spirit, what are the next actions towards the earth signs? Thank you. Okay. So the current feelings, we got the Six of Swords reversed. They absolutely, they want to come out of this situation, but I'm also hearing, I've learned my lesson. So it's a two-parter. I can hear them talking, and then I can hear Spirit talking. So them talking is, I want to come out of this. I've learned my lesson. And then I hear Spirit saying, but they ain't going to change, though. Just a very casual, they ain't going to change, though. um, hold on. I want to get clarification on that one. Spirit, what is it that you want the earth signs to know regarding that 6? Thank you. That's interesting. The 7 of Swords. Don't forget, this is the 6 of Swords reversed, preceded by clarified by the 7 of Swords upright. That's not a coinky dink. Then we have the Page of Cups, finished off with the 3 of Wands, still clarifying the 6 of Swords reversed. This is Spirit talking, not your person. Spirit was saying, but they ain't gonna change though. And adding on to that, Spirit's saying there's been too much strategy. Like they're too, yes, this is a betrayal card, but what I'm hearing is it's also a strategy card. Okay. They're just too conniving. They've been too strategic. Everything's been unintentionally a game. I don't think they consciously try to play games, but they definitely do. Right. Still Spirit talking with the Page of Cups reversed. They are extremely emotionally immature, and they exist a lot in their insecurities, which is why they haven't been able to just choose you in the past, right? They need external validation a lot. In addition to that, it's finished off with the 3 of Wands reversed. This is still Spirit talking about your person. The 3 of Wands reversed, Spirit is saying they feel strongly about you, but they play it small. They play it small. So their feelings are real. I think they're functioning, from what I'm perceiving, they function deeply off of their autopilot settings of how they've always dealt with love, how they've always dealt with big feelings. Sorry, sniffle noises. And that's just Spirit giving you some insight. So back to your person. Then we have the 9 of Wands upright. This is their feelings towards you. They want to have the courage to keep going, but they feel like it's all or nothing. This is the last stand, period. Like you guys need to figure it out. So they're all in terms of like, okay, we're doing this. We're going to figure this out. Further confirmed with the Chariot card, which is a heavy movement card, right? So they're heavily moving towards having the willpower to be who they need to be. And what I'm hearing is, this is your person talking, be who they need to be because you make them rise to their highest vibrational self. So you make them better, but only because they want to be better for you, but they can separate the two as well. They're very, very self-aware. I'll give them that. The next actions, which are the follow-up 3 cards, their next actions towards you. We have a Tower card here. I don't think Spirit is a fan of them. I'm not going to lie to you. I keep hearing for your highest protection. With this Tower card here, anything that I'm hearing, there's things you don't know. There's a lot of downloads with this one. There's been a lot of lies, a lot of deception. Their next actions is Spirit intervening. Absolutely. Something's about to happen where it's just going to be complete upheaval and there's going to be a lot of chaos. But in that chaos, they're going to wake up. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So this Tower moment, although it's going to hurt, because I mean, it's the point of a Tower moment. Like it's a catalyst. It's supposed to shift us into truth, right? It's going to hurt you, but it's also going to hurt them. But to the point where they're going to be changed for life. It's going to be a good thing. I mean, Tower moments are always good things. They're just painful. I'm sorry, that's not the best news. That's not really a good card. But we have the 3 of Swords followed up with that, which is suffering and heartbreak. Yeah, Spirit's really not a fan of them. I'm hearing like that they should have heartbreak. There's so much that you don't know. Yeah, Spirit's not a fan. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, there's a lot that you don't know. I just keep hearing that. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle with you guys. Okay, hold on. Spirit's talking a lot on this one. Spirit, can you clarify this Three of Swords? Thank you. Okay. Clarifying the Three of Swords upright in terms of the next actions, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is the last opportunity for y'all to figure it out, period. And then we have the Four of Cups reversed. This is a sudden awareness card, right? Because upright, it's someone who's like deep in meditation, kind of stuck in their thinking. Yeah, I'm not, Spirit's not a fan of this person. I'm not gonna lie to you. Are they sincere in their change? Yes. Are they sincere in showing up for you? Yes. But Spirit's also stepping in, like, pay attention. I'm hearing very loudly, pay attention. Let's do your feelings. Yeah, Spirit's not a fan of this person at all. I just keep hearing that.
I get a lot of lustful energy. Lustful.
Yes, it's very, very, yes. It's, there's so much that you don't know. Like, when I say that, I'm just seeing so many flashes of faces that there's so much dirt you don't know. Like, just,
they got to come clean. They have to come completely clean. That's what I got on that side. Like, it's either you come or I got my boundaries up and I will not give you my love. I will not everything. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to cooperate with you, but I'm not willing to put up with the bullshit that I put up with before. So
100%. Yeah, no. I was listening for sure. Okay, hold on real quick. This is still Spirit talking. Give us one card, Spirit. Make it loud.
I have someone asking me in the chat. I know you're not able to really see. She wants to know, can you describe the faces that you're seeing?
It's a lot of men's faces.
Okay.
But I can't see features. Okay. I just see a lot of short hair. So it could be a man or a woman, but it's a lot of faces flashing. I'm seeing short hair and variations of long hair. And what I'm seeing is the way they've treated you, that's how they've dealt with everybody. This very lustful energy. It's more than love bombing. It's like a sexual love bombing, right? They're doing that to everybody.
They're thinking with like this head rather than that head. Yeah, that's that energy I picked up as well at the beginning. But they're trying to work on that. They're trying to boss up, but will they? That's the question, right? That's what they know. They have to boss up in order to meet your standards. So,
well, I 1,000% agree. What's interesting in Spirit chiming in, like Spirit is like, okay, cool, they're talking, but I need to talk. And Spirit is not a fan. Spirit's like, they're gonna wake up, sure, but like, there's still a lot you don't know. Are you sure you want this? Okay, give us one card, Spirit. Thank you. We got memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. With that Tower card there, something's about to happen. It's going to be for your highest good, but boy, is it going to hurt. Boy, is it going to hurt. Okay. Show us Earth signs feelings. Thank you. Oh, you got a lot of feelings. They just flew out.
Earth signs are usually grounded.
Right. But I mean, with someone sexually playing with you in your face, like that's not, I mean, it's fair. No. Oh gosh. You're very self-aware of how much they've played with you. Ooh. Okay. We have the Hangman. You're definitely understanding that you need to release expectations from them. You're paused, but you know that it's because you need to sit on the bleachers and watch, right? Which is in alignment with what Kitty was saying, right? Like you're aware, but you're also like, what is that COVID 6 feet distance? Like, I need to watch you from over there. The Empress immediately is next. It's no gender in tarot. You're standing 10 toes down on business, but because you know who you are. Like the Empress in the tarot is as high as it gets. She's higher than the High Priestess. She's higher than all the queens. She's all of them rolled into one.
She's the it factor. She is.
Exactly. And again, there's no gender in tarot. It's just simply saying you're able to sit on the bleachers and watch because you've come to full alignment with knowing who you are. I'm here knowing your worth. Now, there's the Ankh symbol on this card in the original drawings. And sometimes it's suspected that she's pregnant in this card. You're full of life. Like you're okay, right? It's more than being healed. You are good with the truth of the situation. That's why you're able to like objectively look at everything, even though you do want them. But at the same time, followed up with the Empress is the devil, which is Cap energy, Capricorn energy. So food for thought there. Um,
So
now,
you could be a Capricorn or have that heavily in your chart.
yes, yes. We have a lot of earth here. We have the Empress, we have the devil. Okay.
Taurus.
We have a lot of earth, yes. So with this in the drawing, their chains are loosely around Adam and Eve. At least it's suspected that it's Adam and Eve in the drawing, right? But the point of that is they're in self-imposed bondage. They can slip out at any point. You're self-aware, but you're self-aware to the point where you know it has a hold on you and you're kind of okay with it. You're okay being on the bleachers watching, which is very contradicting to the Empress energy. So it's like you're sitting with your demons, if you will, and you're okay with them. But with this showing up, it's like, should you be okay with it? Because this is pure toxicity. This is something that has a hold on you. It's your shadow self. And traditionally, you should incorporate yourself with your shadow self, the Empress and the devil. But because how this reading's showing up, it's very, very contradictory. You're of two minds. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Because you should be standing 10 toes down on business. Yeah, this person played in your face. With the Ace of Swords followed up, I mean, you're trying to view it strategically and with like clean cut thinking.
Methodically, right?
Yes, exactly. So you're trying to approach it with a like breakthrough thinking, like, okay, well, if they do come correct, how can we make this work? Like she said, methodically, you're trying to prepare yourself for if it does work out. But at your core, because it's finished off with the Five of Wands upright, at your core, you full on anticipate conflict. You full on anticipate just things being, I'm hearing a lot of competition, which again, I'm seeing the faces again. You're full on expect to be put back in the situation of not being chosen. So there's a lot of like, I hate to say wishy-washy. There's a lot of contradicting energy here. And this is, again, you're aware of it, but you need to stand 10 toes down on business. Like, okay.
You need to stand in your Empress energy, the Empress that you are, and the Empress that you've built yourself to be.
You're keeping yourself distracted heavily. You are, especially with that Empress next to the devil. You're full of life. You're trying to keep yourself distracted, but boy, does this have a hold on you. Finished off with, because I pull 6 cards, just so you guys know. It's finished off. The 6th card is the World Reverse.
Unfinished business.
Yeah, you wanna again, that there's of two minds in this reading. You want,
it's like devil's advocate, right?
Yes,
so.
yes,
yes.
But don't forget, I just got chills. The World Reverse is also someone who's trying to use shortcuts. It's someone who's trying to find the loophole, the gray space to exist in. So I don't know. I don't like that you're of two minds. It's not that you're wishy-washy. I am hearing wishy-washy. It's just you're too self-aware that it's kind of like a snake eating its own tail at this point. It's just like, I know my worth, but it could play out well if they play their cards right. And it's just like, no, that's not Empress energy. So, but that's what I have.
All right. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Could I do for the earth? Could I do the 3 signs like you did? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. You do what you want, girl. Your side is your side of the table. My side is my side. I'm not going to tell you how to handle your business.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Spirit does not like this person. Hold on. What do you want the earth signs to know?
They need to boss up.
Yeah. No. Spirit has a lot to say. Okay. Make the messages clear and concise. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm just going to pull 3. You have the Page of Wands reversed. It's a lack of direction, which is exactly what I'm saying. This is Spirit talking. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. It's misdirected activity, because upright, the 7 or the 8 of Pentacles upright is like diligent, hands at work, very focused. Reverse, it's like, it's exactly what I was saying before. Like you're kind of all over the place. And then we have the King of Wands upright. You're trying to be in your power, but at the same time, like, you're wearing multiple masks. Yeah. That's Spirit talking to you. Okay. What is it? Cap, Taurus. What's the last one?
No, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.
Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Taurus. See what your person has. Twin flame, mirroring, sharing feelings, reflecting, which is same as Kitty. Kitty's reading. Virgo, we have hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. And then for Capricorn, we have mistakes, misunderstood. They feel like they are the victim, lost soul. Okay. That was a heavy one. Spirit has got a lot to say on that one.
It was very heavy. I do see them healing. I do see them wanting to change. They want to boss up. Okay. They are, though, in that King of Wands in reverse energy, Page of Wands in reverse energy. So it's all about them. If they are going to complete that cycle and actually boss up, become an emperor when they do communicate, because I do see they do want to communicate. They do want to communicate, but will they be in that emperor energy is the question.
Will they stay in it? I think that's what Spirit was trying to challenge. Like, will they stay in it? Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I always say, listen, does a leopard change its spots? No. People can change, though, but it doesn't happen overnight. And people do tend to revert back to their old ways, especially if they know this is how they've been for a long time. So if this is somebody who's been like this for 20 years, it's going to take 20 years probably before they can boss up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not a magic pill that they're going to take and all of a sudden, here's boss daddy, like, no.
Oh, spot on. And they, like you were saying, they definitely want to change for the earth sign. And they see how that will benefit them, like in terms of like as a person. But it's identical to what you're saying. Like, okay, but is that sustainable? Like, how long?
And you're aware of that. Like, that's on my side. It's funny because they're aware. Like, yes, I'll listen. Yes, I'll balance things out. Yes, I'll heal. However, if you revert back or you come and show me that same shit ass energy, I'm holding back. I'm not going to nurture this connection like I did before. You're not going to get my attention. There's not going to be any success, no victory. And that's good because you actually have boundaries. I feel this connection or this person has taught you to set those walls, set those boundaries. So that's a lesson that you had to learn on your end dealing with this person. And this person had to learn on their end dealing with you. You changed something into them because for them to want to make those changes, going from just lusting and having sex and having multiple partners or just running around town chasing tails, for them to actually recognize that they need to boss up, they need to change in order to have something with you, says a lot on there. And that's a lesson they need to learn. So,
amen. I just, the download, because I was asking Spirit, like, well, what was the point of you constantly intervening, during that read? And I'm of like mind, 100% agree, Kitty. The download that I got is Spirit is asking the earth signs to be aware of the fact that everything that we're saying, like, yes, they have enough humility to say, okay, I see where I dropped the ball. I see your value. I see what I want to do. They have enough momentum to say, okay, I'm going to change. You have enough of a backbone now to say 10 toes down on business. I know who I am. But Spirit is also asking you, even with all this self-awareness on both y'all parts, are you sure this is where you want to be? Are you sure? Because
Yeah, you're an empress, right? You're an empress
actually,
energy, and you
exactly.
own up to it, you know?
Exactly. Because like
So,
on some fire sign energy, what do you mean we're second choice? What do you mean you're coming back?
yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're moving on to my beautiful air signs. Hello, Debbie. Welcome in. For those of you just coming in, we are moving on to air signs. We did fire signs. We just completed earth signs. If you are a fire sign, the timestamp is 4:24. Earth signs started at 40 minutes exact. You're so welcome, you beautiful fairy Lali. Oh, I love that. I'm just going to call you Fairy, though. It's a beautiful name. I love fairies. Bernadette, Bernadette, Bernadette. All right, here we go. Not Earth. Air signs 120, 30. 1 hour, 20 minutes, 30 seconds for my beautiful Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. First of all, let me say, Gemini, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my beautiful gems. Happy birthday to you. There you go, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Air in the house. That's okay, daughter of Zion. 4:24 with fire signs. 4 minutes, 24 seconds. All right, air sign. Let's pick up the energy, the current energy of the person you have on your mind, your person. What is their current energy? Right now, for my beautiful air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Jack Mack has been waiting patiently. Jack Mack, drop your birthday in the chat. When's your birthday? It already passed? Everybody wish Jack Mack a wonderful birthday. All right.
Okay.
Well, this flew out. Pain in reverse. So they're no longer afraid because it's in reverse. They're no longer scared. They're no longer cautious. They're no longer in pain. Okay? But they may be a little bit unbalanced. Okay? They may still be living in illusions. So it says unbalanced, distorted, cloudy judgment, but they're not scared. So they're in this energy of, I feel when people are delusional, they're not afraid of anything because they're delusional, right? True. So if this person is living in like a fantasy world, or they're just delulus or whatever, well, they're not scared. There's no fear, because they're not living in reality. So you may be dealing with somebody who needs a reality check right now. Okay, you may be dealing with somebody who's delusional right now. They let a lot of things cloud their judgment. Okay, they don't like to face the truth, see things for what they are. Like you could be right. You could be like, oh, look, the sky is blue. And they're going to be like, no, it's not. It's green. They'll argue with you about that. So that's what I'm getting. I'm picking up on this energy of this person just doesn't like to face the truth. And that's why they're not scared. That's why they're not afraid, because in their mind, they're never wrong. They're always right. 3 of Swords. There you go. 3 of Swords, Libra energy, Page of Pentacles. So it looks like this person is definitely delusional. I feel this person feels like they could just upright come towards you and be like, hey, I know I fucked you over. I may have put you in some type of third party. I may have broke your heart. We had a bad ending, but let me just come put a Band-Aid on it. Let me put a little Band-Aid on it. Let's build things. Let's work things out. Let me offer you a peace treaty. As if they didn't do anything. As if everything's good. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra energy on that. Yeah, the moon. Yes, this person, delusional, Delusional. The moon is somebody who basically hasn't had clarity yet. Okay. They haven't had some type of clarity. They could also have a lot of anxiety. They could be a little bit paranoid. They like to hide a lot of things. I feel the fact that like they like to hide. Okay. They like to not show you who they truly are because they're delusional. I feel they carry themselves and they pretend to be somebody they're not. And they're happy with that. They're in their own world. So you're dealing with somebody, they're in this energy of, hey, let me put a band-aid on this. Let's call this a day. Here's my little peace treaty, my little pinnacle. They could be a little bit younger than you. All right. Because I can do that. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. Jesus Christ. You're dealing with somebody who can't face the truth, can't speak the truth. All right. They're very cold. They're very distant. They like to abuse their power. And like I said, King of Swords in reverse. Do as I say, not as I do. They think they're somebody. They're very delusional. The moon, King of Swords in reverse. Take my peace offering. Let's fix this. It's like they like to be in control when their life is out of control. Aquarius energy, Pisces energy. I knew that was going to come out. The devil. This person is very toxic. They're in a toxic energy and they feel they're okay like that. That's right. That's right. They're fair. They're someone that's fair. This is the right. I'm right. I'm always right. Justice. And I'm okay to be like this. This is okay. So whoever you're dealing with I feel this is somebody who's definitely delusional right now. They're not afraid of shit because they're living in their own world. They're pretending to be somebody that they're not. You're going to do as I say, not as I do. They like to abuse authority. They're very secretive. They like to hide a lot of shit. Okay. They're lacking some type of clarity. Okay. This is somebody who's dancing into the devil. They may have codependency issues. They could be, either drugs, alcohol, and this is why they're delusional. I feel they may be involved with something toxic that's making them feel and act like they're somebody they're not. All right. And they feel that what they're doing is they're right. It's good. It's fair. I'm fair. I'm a fair person. I treat everybody right. Who the hell you dealing with? Libra energy on there.
They believe themselves too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like they truly believe.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Queen of Wands in reverse. Shady as fuck. You're dealing with somebody who's shady as fuck. But guess what? The card that came out after that is I feel this person is coming to some type of realization. Because look, you got the 4 swords following that. So I feel that this person is coming to some type of realization, like they're doing a lot of self-reflection. They're laying there, they're thinking, is this who I really am? Who am I? I feel they're putting themselves in timeout now. And they're taking a pause and they're taking some type of step back saying, is this real or not? Am I really who I say I am? I feel they've lost their way so much because they truly believe who they are because this is how they've always been. But I feel now, like I said, with that 4 swords, they're just laying there and they're thinking and thinking and thinking. What is real? What isn't real? Libra energy on that. Yeah. 4 cups. This person has been denying the fact they've been in denial for so long about who they truly are or who they become that I feel right now they're actually coming to some type of self-realization, okay, of who they're becoming, of who they became, and that they've been in denial for quite some time. All right. And they're not, I think they're also coming to terms they're not happy with themselves. They're not happy anymore. I feel they see themselves as a disgrace. They've been lost for quite some time. Cancer energy on that. And look at that. I feel this person now is trying to work on themselves. This person is trying to work on themselves, or they're going to try to make the effort to try to change that, try to work on themselves, because I feel by them coming to some type of realization that they're acting like somebody they're not, they can't really fool anybody anymore. They know they couldn't fool you. You saw right through their bullshit. And I feel that that's probably some of you, that's probably the reason what put this person into this self-reflection mode. I feel this person's come to terms that they've been bound to the devil way too long. All right. And that they have to make the effort. They have to start working on themselves if they want to have a connection with anyone, not just with you, have a relationship with anyone, you or anyone. Because nobody's going to put up with that shit. They're going to be alone for the rest of their goddamn life. Taurus energy on that. Yeah. As I say that, 8 of Pentacles, I feel this person is sitting there thinking, coming to some type of realization, listen, I got to work on myself. I got to make the effort. Because if I don't work on myself and I don't make the effort, no one's going to put up with me anymore. I feel this person has lost a lot of people in their lives because of them being in this delusional fantasy world. They've lost a lot of people. And I feel one of those people was you. I think it took them losing you as well to make them realize, listen, what have I become, or who am I? I don't know who the fuck I am anymore. I'm not even in control of my own life, but I'm trying to dictate everybody else's life. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, this person now comes to some type of realization that they got to put the work in themselves. They got to make the effort, because look, 10 of Cups in reverse. They're never going to get this. They're going to keep having this. And they're not happy with that. I feel this person is disappointed in themselves with the 10 of Cups in reverse. They're not happy with themselves. They see it clearly. 2 of Swords in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse is somebody is like, finally, the blindfold's coming off. I see clearly. I'm not stuck anymore. I see who I've become. I see who I am, and I'm not liking it. I got to make some changes. I got to work on myself. Libra energy on that in order to have this. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune. I feel this person knows in order to have it all, either have a chance with you or just have a chance in their life to be successful, to have everything, love, money, career, stability, they got to put in the work in themselves. They got to work in themselves, because then they're not going to have that. Okay. They may also feel like they may be running out of time as well. Okay. And it could be in divine timing before any changes could be made as well with that Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius on that. Yeah, the Fool. They know in order to have new beginnings, the changes have to come from within. They have to put in the work in themselves. They have to get their head out their ass. They can't be living in this fantasy land anymore, because it's just not working for them anymore. I feel this person's losing a lot of people. They've lost a lot of people. And I really feel one of those people was you. You were the main person that caused, I feel that, I don't know why I'm getting this. You triggered it. You were the trigger that caused this person to actually start waking up and come to some type of realization of who they become, of who they are, and who they need to be in order to have a chance in life, a relationship, everything they ever wanted, success. All right, let's see on your end. Air signs. How do you see the situation, or how do you feel about this person? How do you feel that whatever's on your end for my beautiful air signs, the delusional person that you've been dealing with? All right, I like to call them delulus. Look at Jack Mack. Yes. She will never change. Jack Mack, never say never. You don't know. All right, let's find out. Let's see how you are seeing or how you're feeling. Will you be receptive to this person if they were to reach out? I don't see them communicating with you yet. I don't see a card of them going to, but I do see them wanting to make changes. But if this person was to communicate, how would you? Let's see what your energy is when it comes to this person. Jesus Christ. Woo. Listen here. Page of Swords. You're watching this person. Don't say you're not. You are. You either watch them or you're talking about them. Maybe you're still talking about them with your friends and family. All right. Or you're watching. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You're listening to tarot. So you're spying on them, listening to tarot. Okay. Because listening to tarot is spying. So you are spying on this person. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius card on top of that. Okay. You are spying on this person. You are very much stuck in your head. Eight of Swords. You feel trapped. You don't have a positive mindset when it comes to this person. You're all up in your head. You're not thinking very positive. You're like thinking negatively about this person. That's for sure. This person has kept you stuck in your head for quite some time. And this is a Gemini card. So air signs, you guys are coming out heavily in your reading as of right now with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Yes, you're watching this person. You're spying on this person. You're very much up in your head. You feel very trapped when it comes to this person, that you can't get them out of your mind. All the bullshit that they put you through. You're like, woulda, coulda, shoulda. If I had them in front of my face right now, this is what I would say. You know, like you're just very much in your head. That's the energy I'm getting. Yeah, Emperor in reverse. You see clearly this is how this person is. Emotionally avoidant, delusional, okay? Wanting things their way or the highway. You know this is how they are. And I feel this is why you're all up in your head. You're stuck in your head because you do care about this person. Aries energy on that. Yeah, King of Wands. You still got a passion for this person. Leo energy. You got a passion for this person. You would like to take action, communicate, but right now you are stuck in your head. You know this person, all right, is the Emperor in reverse, and that's what's keeping you holding back from taking the lead towards them, even though you still feel passion for this person. King of Wands. Here comes the sun, little Leo. You listen. You felt at one point this person was your ultimate happiness. And I feel this is why you're stuck in your head. You thought this person was your ultimate happiness, all right, that you would have success with this person. You felt very optimistic until you realized who they were, until you realized who they showed you they were. Leo, double Leo on that. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. This person put you possibly in a third party, or other people got involved. You saw this person as wanted to be single, keep their independence, all right, playing around. All right. I feel you're very much stuck in your head because even though you are spying on them, you still have a passion for them. At one point, this person did make you happy. I feel like with the Three of Cups in reverse, because you do know this person is an Emperor in reverse, that you do not want to reunite with this person and build up a friendship with them again. Cancer energy, Pisces, Scorpio on that. Yeah. Look, you got the Wheel of Fortune too. They got the Wheel of Fortune on their end, that they know that they got to change in order to have success in their life. You're going after your own successes. You're after your Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You want it all, but you're not too sure if you're going to have it all with this person because you don't know if this person can change their ways. But regardless, this is what you're after. You're like, if it's not with this person, I'm going to, the wheel's spinning in my goddamn favor regardless. All right. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius on that. Yeah, Six of Cups. You miss this person. You do feel a soul tie. And I feel this is what's keeping you bounded in your head. It's because of the soul connection that you feel. You may have grown up with this person as well. If not, you just have a lot of nostalgic memories when it comes to this person. Okay, you keep dwelling on the past. Scorpio energy on that. And that's what's keeping you. Yeah, you're feeling stuck. You're at a crossroads. You're like, if this person reaches out, you're going to be very much stuck in your head. You're going to be like stuck. Have they changed? Are they still delusional? Are they going to take accountability? Or are they still fucked?
Are they still controlling?
Yeah. Are they still controlling? Do they still want things their way? I get this out of control energy when I get to this, when I feel this person. I feel like they're out of control, like they're spiraling out of control because they feel like they're in their mind, they're in control. But in reality, in the reality, real world, they're spiraling out of control. And that's why they come to some type of realization that they got to put in the work in themselves. They got to make changes. They have to make the effort in order to have this. When you're like, I'm already going to have this with or without this person. And I really feel you probably have more success without this person with the Wheel of Fortune. But like I said, because you still have this passion for this person, you still care about them. This is what's keeping you very much stuck in your head, stuck in your mind at a crossroads because you can't stop thinking about the past. All right. Like you still feel this soul connection, this soulful, you miss them. Yeah. Page of Cups. You still admire this person. You still have genuine feelings for them. There could be a little bit of an age difference. Doesn't have to be. You feel like you could be a kid when you're around this person. I don't know. This person like brought some type of youthful energy. Even though they were this, that, you still felt like this pull towards them. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But like I said, you're stuck in your head and you're like, listen, I feel like maybe I should keep this the way they are out in the cold. Like you have no problem. No problem keeping this person in the past. Stay your ass out in the cold. I'm not waiting. Cut your losses. I like to take this as the cut your losses card. 5 of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Yeah. Death. You have no issues ending this. Scorpio energy. So even though you're stuck in your head, you know if this person does not make any changes and they come towards you in that same bullshit energy, you have no issues cutting your losses, keeping things in the graveyard, not digging for bones. No issues on your end. Scorpio energy on that. All right. Let me see. Gemini. What do they want to say to you? There you go, Carmela. Beautiful Carmela. Hi, Imani. That's right. You found peace. You know your worth. I always say it. Once you realize your worth, you're at peace with yourself. All right, Gemini. What does this person want to say to you? Happy birthday again, my loves. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Like I said, you triggered something within this person. You were the trigger. I feel the bullet's been there the whole time in that gun, and you were just like that trigger finger, you know, like Libra. I am going through a dark night of the soul. I need space. So this person's going through the dark night of the souls, and they need space. And I'm getting that. I'm getting they're coming through some type of realization. I don't feel they're there yet, but they're more self-aware. Aquarius. I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. Yeah, they are. They're keeping their distance to protect you. And I don't think it's just them. I feel it's spirit. Because as they say, their rejection is your protection. Okay? So they're keeping their distance to protect you and their energy. All right, my loves. I'm going to take it on to my beautiful Cover Me in Sunshine.
Thank you, Kitty.
You're welcome.
A few different downloads for sure. I kept hearing exactly what you were saying, which is I just kept hearing on repeat catalyst, 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 which is verbatim what you were saying. And then I kept seeing your person compare everything that happened with you guys to every other relationship, romantic, and then to every other relationship, family. And it's again, it's verbatim what Kitty was saying, but what I can see is different categories, almost like filing systems, where they're looking at every filing cabinet and they're like, this is how I act in everything. No wonder family doesn't like dealing with me. No wonder, I don't have a good circle of friends, like true catalyst. And then the last thing I heard, I just got chills. Thank you, Spirit. There's definitely a red string between you two. If you guys haven't looked, if you don't know about the red string theory, I would say look it up. And with the red string theory, sometimes they're not your forever person in the sense of like, I'm gonna, walk off into the sunset. Sometimes the red string theory is truly in the sense of a true flame. I didn't mean to say that. Twin flame or karmatic, where there's lessons there. So just food for thought, because you guys are definitely a red string there. All right. Spirit, show us air signs persons, their current feelings. Thank you. Gosh. Okay. We have the 6 of Cups reversed. There's some resentment there. They don't like the fact that you make them self-aware, right? Is this what they truly believe? No, but they don't like that. They don't like that they're kind of like sitting with themselves. It's exactly what Kitty was saying. Like the bullet's always been there, but the fact that the trigger's been pulled, they're questioning everything. And for someone who was that delusional to question every relationship in every category, they're just very deeply like shook, right? With the 5 of Swords here followed up, they're looking at the relationship as something, there's some resentment there. They're thinking, was this an abusive relationship? Like, did they call me out on things that didn't matter? Like, there's definitely reflection there. But the resentment is really because they're paying attention because you made them pay attention. And that's further confirmed with the 7 of Wands reversed. And this goes hand in hand with that chaotic energy that Kitty was talking about. Like, this person is like walking chaos. This is a lot of chaotic
walking
energy.
Time bomb. Like, Jesus Christ. There's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah, this is a lot of chaotic energy for sure.
You're the problem, not me. I'm completely fine. The sky is green. It's not blue. What the fuck you talking about?
Right?
Like,
right, exactly. No, this is what's showing up here with that. Verbatim. I always like to say, because I don't think I'm hard to date, but I'm definitely a handful. I always like to say I'm fragile, not like a flower, like a bomb. But it's just a joke. I feel like with them, it's like an actual, like,
yeah,
a lot. This is a
atomic
lot.
bomb. Yeah.
Yes. With the 7 of Wands reversed, they definitely, they're sitting with themselves. They're definitely aware of like, okay, maybe my guards are up. Maybe this isn't as dramatic as I'm making it. Maybe I haven't been injured in the way that, because there's been like an ego death or an ego injury here, right? So they're definitely, I just see a dark room. If you guys have ever seen Stranger Things, where she would go into the tub and be like a dark room. I see that, and they're just sitting there. And with the 7 of Wands reversed, it's almost like them being willing to sit in that dark room is realizing that they've never filled the room with anything. They've never actually latched on to any moral compass or any sense of self. Like, they're just sitting in that room, laying down their wand, saying, no, this makes sense. So there is reflection here. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they're laying down their former beliefs of themselves. At least they're trying to. I feel such an internal struggle with them that it feels almost like the Gemini twins. Just, there's this pool. There's this constant like back and forth. But it feels like I feel antsy. Like I feel uncomfortable in myself, which says a lot because I'm usually very like chill and like, I don't know, I have a strong sense of self, and I just feel very like tense.
Because that's how they are. Like I said, like they live in a
yeah. Just
and when you start reflecting on it and you start realizing, holy shit, who am I?
Exactly.
Who the fuck am I? That's when you're like,
yeah. And I will say that the air signs, again, I keep hearing catalyst. They're sitting in that dark room of the self, and they're just like, oh my God, this is who I am. I'm nothing. And it's not this like, 'cause again, it's an ego injury. It's not this like insecure, like, woe is me. No, it's like, a true realization.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have that 3. Interesting. Yeah, you guys aren't speaking right now. We got the High Priestess upright. So then we also, gosh, we got the 6 of Swords reversed. They're having a hard time letting go of their former self, which we already knew. The High Priestess here, she represents definitely no contact, right? Like you guys aren't speaking, but she represents what's hidden. She would be adjacent to the moon, for example, but the moon is more like hidden trickery in a sense, like things that like
Where the high priestess is truth, knowledge.
exactly,
Yes.
yes. So with this, and she's also holding the Torah. So she represents, I mean, you named it, Kitty, like the highest level of truth. That's why with the Empress, she's all of them embodied in one. It's as high as it gets, right? So this high priestess, I mean, again, not the Empress, but she, with the Empress to the side, she's as high as it gets, other than the Empress, with self-awareness and truth and seeking alignment and attuned to the universe and to self. So this person, they're definitely, it's more than the hermit. It's more than like soul searching. Like they are truly sitting with themselves and they see clearly,
Coming
right?
to awareness.
Yes, exactly. Because with the hermit, for example, it's someone who is hiding and they're trying to figure out. It truly is soul searching. With the high priestess here, it's someone who is truly aware and they see it. And it's because you helped them see. It's actually more than helped. It's way more than helped.
You
It's like,
awoken something inside of them.
yes, exactly. It's more than that, because it's like if you think about work, someone kind of helps you and you're just like, oh, okay, I get it. It's
It's
way,
beyond that.
yes, yes. Okay. Hold on. I'm switching decks here. Spirit, clarify. It's not spirit, it's your person. What else do you have to say on this high priestess? Thank you. Okay, this is your person talking. Just more to say on the high priestess, on their current feelings. We have the 9 of Pentacles upright. This is someone who is very, very used to being self-sufficient and very comfortable in, I mean, it's single energy, but it's more than that. It's more like they're comfortable in their world, right? Like I've been okay thus far. I'm good. But what's interesting here, we have it mirrored, further clarifying the high priestess is the high priestess reversed. It's mirrored. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah.
Which is reminiscent of exactly what we're saying. It's someone who is fighting an internal battle, someone who is comfortable being hidden and existing in their delulu, right? Versus being awakened. So the fact that it's mirrored here, for something to show up mirrored, it's not that it's rare, but it's very uncommon in tarot. Maybe doubled up, sure, but mirrored, this is someone who is more of a split, not of split mind, they're of split everything.
I was going to say split personality.
Yes, it's split everything. The fact that it's mirrored, y'all, that's a huge deal in tarot. And the fact that that's clarifying the high priestess, again, this is your person, how they feel. Like, that's why at the beginning there was some resentment there, but I don't want you to hold on to that first part of how they feel. It's really just resentment that they've been woken up, not towards you per se. Yes, it's towards you, but it's towards,
they hate the fact that, like, I feel like they hate the fact that they had to awaken, like they were happy the way they were, and the fact that you triggered something in them and they're having to be forced to now face the reality, and that's what they're resenting. They're not resenting you, they're just resenting the fact that now they're woke now. They weren't, they were happy, they were comfortable, they were, you know, so yeah.
Say it louder for the people in the back. No, I do want to say, right. I do also want to say, oh gosh, it left me. What was it? It's gone now. I guess it doesn't matter. Gosh, it's gonna bother me. Okay. Oh, okay. I think it's a Carl Jung. He talks about the unconscious mind, and when something is brought to consciousness, it can never go back. This isn't tarot. This is like me talking now, right? Once something's brought to consciousness, it can never go back to the unconscious, and that's why this is being mirrored here so heavily, because they can't go back now. They can't go back to being delusional, and that's just psychology. You can look it up. It's not. I'm not making that up. But once something is brought to awareness, it can no longer go back to being asleep. Now you're actively ignoring it, and they don't know if they can actively ignore it. So just food for thought. Let's look at you guys. That was interesting. That was very interesting to
Very for air signs too, because normally fire signs ignites someone's ass, you know.
I was thinking that we're reading.
Yeah.
I was like,
so you could be an air sign that has heavy fire in your chart.
yeah, maybe go check out the fire reading.
Go ahead, yeah, check out the fire signs reading, because usually it's fire that will. But
okay,
air signs are more methodical, right? More like analytical.
Yep, 100%. Okay, let's see what your current feelings are. You can't make this stuff up. It's already what you said. Like,
really?
Yeah, just
I love how when energy intertwines each other and actually like confirms everything, like what's being said. I love it.
I do too, because like whether people believe in it or not, it's kind of like believing in the sun or believing in the wind. It doesn't matter. It exists. It doesn't matter if you believe in it. It exists anyways, right? And that's proof of that when it aligns like that, right? So I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, which is very, very interesting. You immediately, I got obsession. And it goes hand in hand with what you were saying. Immediately, it's just obsession. And the fact that we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, like, I don't know if you can see it in the image. Both have hands holding the pentacle. You want so badly. It's not about an offer coming in. I mean, it might, but that's not what's happening here. You want so badly for it to make sense. Like, I feel I went from unsettled to kind of like jittery, annoyed anger. Like, you want so badly for the coin to be presented to you. And again, coins can be what you deem of value. And in this situation, you just want it to make sense. Like, I feel so agitated. You're just like, make it make sense. And I feel like air signs love chaos and insanity, respectfully. I love it too.
Hey, I got a lot of air in my chart, so I know. I'm a Libra stellium, so I know.
I'm saying it with love, I swear. And I say that to say, although you've enjoyed it, it's gone past the point of enjoyment. Like, you're just so agitated that you want the coin to be offered to you in a way where it makes sense. So you want them to come in. I have the Knight of Pentacles here. You do want them to come in, but you want them to come in because you want it to make sense. Like, I feel like screaming. And with this Page of Cups here, it could be love or an apology, takes what resonates, but what's screaming loudly to me is an apology. And what I'm hearing is not sorry per se, acknowledgement.
Accountability.
Exactly. So I feel like I can't breathe, but like, because I'm that annoyed, right? So again, you do want them to come in. You're absolutely obsessed with them, but not in this romantic way. Like, you want the insanity to be addressed. You want accountability. Okay. Let's see what else you got going on. Yeah, you definitely don't want them to come in per se for love, because we got the Ace of Wands reversed. So you're okay being in no contact. Like, you're okay, like, keep your ass over there type energy. So in terms of them coming in, it's truly because, like,
you're stable and you're good on your own, meaning you don't really need this person.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, with this Eight of Wands reverse, I'm hearing very loudly, like, no, keep your ass over there. I just want you to know, like, out loud, that you're on some BS type thing.
You're delusional. Get your head up your ass.
Exactly. The Six of Pentacles. And then the 10 of Swords reversed. With the 6 of Pentacles here, we have a lot of pentacle energy, which again, pentacles can represent what you deem of value. So with a lot of pentacle energy here, it's a lot of, I want acknowledgement, I want an accountability, I want a apology, if you will. Because again, apologies aren't always, and I'm sorry. So take what fits for you. But with the 6 of Pentacles here, you want acknowledgement that there was an imbalance, that you overgave. You want acknowledgement that like you gave more chances that you should have. You were more patient than you ever should have been. Not only do you want acknowledgement of their crazy, you want acknowledgement of your effort. Excuse me. I'm getting choked up. This really bothers you.
You want to be seen and heard.
Yes, this really bothers you. The fact that I'm like like my throat chakra, like you're so agitated that you feel like you can't even get the words out. And with this 10 of Pentacles reversed, or excuse me, the 10 of Swords reversed, you just want the situation to be done with. Like it's not you want the relationship to come out of being over. That's not what it is. You just want to be done with them. Like you want to be done being obsessed. You want to be done thinking about them. Like you're so sick that they're even showing up in your readings. Like you want their energy. I'm hearing you want their stink off of you. But at the same time, you're so obsessed. But again, I'm hearing the red string theory again. I'm hearing the bottom of the deck, the Fool reversed. You definitely don't want anything new. Go ahead, Kitty.
I'm getting this obsession of you want closure. You want to be recognized. You want to be heard. You want to be seen. And you want this person to take accountability for their actions. That's what I'm getting, like that energy feeling.
100%. 100%. And the confirmation of like, because I keep hearing you guys are kind of almost thinking like, no, it's really that. I don't want them back. And it's like, no, we know it's the Fool reversed. We got the 8 of Wands reversed. We know you don't want them back in a try again sense. So don't worry. Because I feel like, okay, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Because you talk about them too much, the people around you think that you're not over it and that you still want them. That's what it is. Not me and Kitty per se. The people around you are like, dude, you still care. It's okay. And you're like, no, that's not it. I swear.
I want justice.
Yes. Because there's such a heavy emphasis on, please believe me. I feel it so strongly. And we're over here like, yeah, we do believe you, but you're not talking to us. You're talking to whatever friend keeps having to hear about the ex or whatever family member. That's what it is. Okay. Let me see. Top of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the King of Cups reversed. So don't forget, the bottom of the deck is what is hidden. And what's hidden is very, very clear. I don't want these mother effers back. Please leave me alone. I'm good. Like, I'm good. That's like I'm Cuban, by the way. This gesture is a very like, I'm done expression for Cubans. When you go like this. The expression in Spanish is, hiciste la vida un yogur. You made my life a yogurt. It makes sense. Spanish, but basically like you've turned everything into runny, not even mush. Everything is just runny and goopy at this point. Like, get out of my life. That's what that gesture is. And that's what's hidden at the bottom. At the top of the deck, which is visible, we have the King of Cups reversed. You don't love them. You're good. Me and Kitty believe you. Don't worry. We know you're done. We know you're not in love.
You got passion. You care. You got passion. Yeah, you want justice, but like I said, I got that 5 of Pentacles. You're good at just leaving this person out in the cold. You cut your losses, like.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm gonna do the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. Me too. Oh gosh, hold on here. I get downloads, so it's usually just me arguing in my head with spirits. Give me a second here. Can I do real quick there's something about coming back. I think what the air signs would do if they came back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on the context, but something if they came back. What is it that you have to say? Thank you. In this deck too, because I switched decks to the pink deck, we have the 8 of Wands reversed again. We have the Eight of Wands reversed in the black deck for you guys' energy, which
Double
is
confirmation.
yes,
Double
your ass over
confirmation.
there, this gesture. And then I just kept hearing something come back, and it was muffled around that. So I don't know if it's them, you, I don't know, but just something come back. And then we got in a different deck the Eight of Wands reversed again. You're like, keep your ass over there. Okay. Okay.
Like, get back, motherfucker. You don't know me like that.
Right. And then we got the Tower and the Moon reversed. Whatever. Either something happened or something's about to happen where it's more of a mess. It's that simple. That's how you're going to view it too. You're like, if they come back, it's just going to be more of a mess, right? That's going to be another Tower moment. Or it just happened and it was a Tower moment. And then it's finished off with regarding anything coming back, them coming back, you entertaining them coming back, take what resonates. It's finished off with the Moon reversed. You are absolutely releasing all of this. So whether they come back or whether you want them to come back, it doesn't matter. You're releasing it, which goes hand in hand with what Kitty was saying, what we've already said. So don't worry if they do come back. It'll be more of a headache, but you're going to stand 10 toes down on business. You're perfectly okay letting them go forever.
I feel you are just going to be like, I don't know how to explain it, but you're going to be like, yeah, I knew you'd come back and I knew I'd get the closure. I knew, like, you're just gonna be like, like something like, yeah, I knew, I told you so, like whatever. I don't know. I just feel like you're going to be in this high horse energy, like, yep. You're going to be like, I got it. I knew it. I knew it all along. I've been wanting this. I've been expecting it. Victory is mine, like this type of energy. Like, I really feel it's going to boost you. It's going to make you feel like, and then I feel like getting that, because not everybody gets that closure. So if this person ever does give you the closure that you deserve or need, I feel like it will help you also move on to like, it'll make you like have your, like, you'll have strong boundaries for the next person that comes in, and you'll know exactly what you want, what you don't want, what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate with the next person that comes into your life. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. I'm just getting this. You're knowing your worth, you're knowing your strength, and you're knowing your limitations.
Amen.
With that.
No, I agree. I feel that deeply, like in the atmosphere regarding the energy on this. And I'm hearing, I kept hearing, I still am catalyst, which would confirm what you're saying in the sense of like, this was a catalyst for you too, right? For each other. And with the red string theories, sometimes it's not the forever love. Sometimes it is almost karmatic twin kind of energy. Like, you're going to wake me up, I'm going to wake you up. And then that same little 3 spread I did at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles reverse. For you, this is a lost opportunity. Like, they missed their chance with you, which confirms with what you're saying, Kitty. Like I'm good here. I know who I am now.
Yeah. I feel like this triggered both of you. Like, you triggered this person, but okay, like, you triggered this person, woke something up inside of you. It's funny. They got triggered, you got woke.
Oh, that was good, Kitty. That was good.
I don't know. That's what just came to me. They got triggered and you got woke. You realized.
That's the point of a tower.
There you go.
Light. Okay, let's do Gemini. Wow. Okay. Then Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, I'm afraid to contact you. That's fair. Libra, I replay our conversations over and over. And then Aquarius, I feel like you're leaving me behind. Which supports the red string theory, because I'm sure you can feel them all the time and they can feel you. So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun one, because you don't really get that with air signs, like we were saying.
No, like I said, I really thought I was reading for a fire sign, because usually it's a fire sign that ignites that lights to match up somebody's ass and make them realize who the fuck they are. But you know what? Air signs too, because air signs got a sword. And when they point that damn sword in your direction, they mean business. Just like when we have the fire, that's why air and fire signs get along. Because once that fire gets started, guess what? Air ignites the fire.
moves
right?
it around. Yeah.
Mm,
Gives it life, gives the fire.
that's right. That's right. They don't. Air signs doesn't dim our lights, right? So
They encourage our crazy though.
that's right. That's
My
right. That's right. I can tell you, I got a little Libra upstairs, and he ignites my fire all the time. So
That's hilarious. That was fun.
Yes. All right. So here we go. Oh, thank you. I have baby girl Christina. She said to us before I go on to water signs, this was a therapy session for air signs. You both made me feel seen and heard. This was awesome.
It made me cry.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much for this testimony that you said on the chat. It takes a lot. Not a lot of people like to share, you know. Some people do. I like to share. I'm always running my mouth. I don't give a damn. I'm in every chat, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. But that's how fire signs are. But a lot of people keep reserved. They keep to themselves. They listen in the background. They listen in the shadows. And sometimes people don't like to open up. So when people do leave positive comments saying that we are making an impact, you know, we are, you know, shedding light on situations, that I like that, you know, it's thank you. So
thank you for being vulnerable. That means a lot. It does.
Yeah. All right, so we're moving on to last but never least. I feel like I'm talking to Pisces. You are a water sign. We are moving over to water signs. All right, let's go, water signs. 2:10:25, 2 hours 10 minutes 25 seconds. Please be patient with me when I'm done with this live. Well, I don't have I have 4 timestamps to do, but still, I got to put them in order: fire, earth, air, water. All right, let's see. Where are my water signs? I'm a Cancer rising, Pisces moon. All right, so water signs: Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus. All right, here we go. You're so welcome, Imania. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Anne. All right, water signs. Let's see. Current energy of your person right now. What's the current energy? Or your person, or the person you're dealing with, or somebody you have in mind, or the person that's in your energy. What is their current energy right now? Where's the current energy? Ooh, intimacy, bonding, sensual. Look at this fire. Look at this. They could be a fire sign. So this person is in this energy of wanting to have a bonding or sensual or confiding. I feel this person may want to confide something in you, or they just want to open up. Okay. Oh my God. You want to hear Kitty sing? Do you want to hear Kitty sing?
Always.
Only you can take something away. I always make my own words. Only you. So this person is they only have you on their mind. They feel devoted to you. They crave you. They're attached to you. And I feel that's hand in hand with this intimacy. I feel this person can trust you. Like they feel they can confide in you. They're in this, or if they did it in the past, they're in this energy of wanting to confide in you. If this person never confided in you in the past, listen. Every time that card comes out, you know Kitty starts singing. Only you, my beautiful water signs. So let's see. We all know this person right now is romancing. They're in this energy. Well, you're water, right? you're an emotional sign. Well, guess what? This person seems to be in their fifis as well. Okay. So maybe this person's a water sign too. All right. Let's see. What's their current energy? They're definitely in their feelings. They're in your fifis. All right. Why is this person devoted to you? Why are they in an emotional state right now? What did you do to this person? What did you do? They want to confide, that they want to tell you they still attached to you, they still crave you. If you're no contact, or some of you may be like just a little fight, a little argument. You haven't talked in a couple days, little lover spat. Others of you guys haven't talked in a long ass time. And this person's still attached. Everybody's on a different timeline. Damn. Different story. I knew this was going to happen. All right. Woo, water signs. Somebody want to put out your fire. All right. Who is this? Scorpio twin flame. All right. Cancer and Pisces. Oh, he's a Cancer with Pisces moon. Look at that. Almost matching my rising and my moon. All right. Man. This person, they're very guarded. They're very guarded from coming towards you. They're trying to gather their courage. Okay, they've been through it. But look, with the Three of Wands in reverse, this is somebody, things didn't move forward because they were guarded to begin with. So this is what I'm getting. This person probably never confided in you, okay? That they had some type of intimacy, like some type of feelings for you, all right? Meanwhile, they were craving you, they were attached to you, but what was holding them back from moving things forward was their guard. I feel they've been through something in their past, okay, that kept them guarded. And so that's what was holding them back from moving things forward, them coming towards you, telling you, confiding their feelings, okay? Although this person wanted to come rushing in, sweep you off your pretty little crab legs, feet, whatever, if you're Cancer, what was holding them back was something that was guarding, like whatever they've been through. Because I always see this person, okay? I always see the little head here, like they've been in a battle, they've been in a fight. So they've been through it. I feel they've been through something with someone from the past, maybe somebody toxic. I don't know their situation, but it was something that made them have their walls up, their guards up, stop them from moving things forward with you, stop them from rushing things or coming towards you very fast. I feel things just went halt. Things went on a standstill. Sagittarius, I got two heavy fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? Because I got Aries, and double Sagittarius right now. Yeah. This person, Wheel of Fortune, they see themselves having it all with you. They see you as their good luck fortune, you know, like the good luck fortune cookie at a Chinese restaurant, but times 10. Okay? They see you as everything, the total package that you, all right, with that Wheel of Fortune. And this person knows they would have to put in the work when it comes to you. And I feel that they are putting the work in themselves as well. They're focused on their stability. They're focused on their finance because they want it all with you. They want it all. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I also have a Virgo, Capricorn on that. I feel this person, they're very childish. Okay? They like to play games a lot. And I feel this person may have played mind games with you in the past because they were very guarded. Because I got the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, that's why I said this could be somebody that's very young, either younger than you, or they're just very immature, very childish. And I feel they came towards you in a very childish energy because they had their walls up, they had their guards up. And I feel that they recognized that that was stopping them from moving things forward. And this is why they're working on themselves. They're focused on their stability, their finance, because they know if they want to have a chance with you, they can't be a little Page of Cups in reverse. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces on that. Yeah, damn. They see you as a long-term investment. 10 of Pentacles. They want it. They want that long-term. Ace of Swords. They've gotten clarity. Something has woken up inside of them. I feel they've gotten clarity who they were. And it was because of this. Something from their past was holding them back, keeping them on guard from moving things forward with you. And they acted very childish. And I feel if you're no communication, they want to communicate. They want to break that silence. They want to speak their truth. They have a truth to speak to you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel they want to tell you the truth, that they only have you on their mind. You, the person that they feel intimacy with, they're in their feelings for, and they see you as a long-term investment. They see you as their good luck cookie, the good luck fortune cookie. Okay? They do. They want to nibble on it. Nibble on those crab legs and little fish fins, you know? I love fish and crab legs, let me tell you. Seafood boil, right? That's what they see. They think of you as a melting pot. All right, they are in their feelings. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh my God. Give them a show. Only you. They're watching you. They're asking friends, family about you. I feel they're watching you because they want to make sure that you're still available. They want to make sure that you're not involved with anybody else, because in their mind, you are theirs. In their mind, even if you're not together, in their mind, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is mine. Get your fucking hands off, okay? Those are my crab legs, okay? Those are that's my thumb and my trout, whatever. All right, and I want to put it in my mouth. This person does not want you with anybody else. They don't. That's the energy I'm getting. Complete opposite from the air signs reading. This person is in their feelings. They're an emotional wreck right now, okay? They're trying to gather their information. They're trying to get the facts on you. They're talking about you, but I don't feel it's in a bad way. I feel they're trying to just get some facts. Maybe they know your friends, your family, same people. Who knows? But they're online. They're snooping all over your social media. Okay? They want to know. Because like I said, they want to communicate. They want to talk. They want to have a conversation with you. But they want to make sure that you're free and clear and you're not dealing with nobody else, because they can't handle that. They cannot handle that. Yeah, this person is coming out of their head. I feel this person was stressed out for quite some time. I don't know what happened, but I really feel the fact that because they know they played mind games and they acted very childish because they were on guard, I feel it stressed them out and they had a hard time sleeping at night. They had a lot of anxiety. They may have went through some type of depression as well. But I feel they're coming out of that. They're coming out of that with the not Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. I can never know what the X in that one is when it's one or ahead. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that's coming out of their head. Double confirmation. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is somebody, if they were feeling stuck and they were just in this negative mindset about why would this person want anything to do with me? I acted stupid. I acted immature. I played mind games with this person. I was very childish. I feel this person is now having hope. They're coming out of this like self-imposed victim mentality, and they're trying to be more optimistic. Okay. And I feel it's because they're watching you. And the more they watch you, the more they have hope. And they have hope that they will have a chance with you with that Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, double Gemini energy. Yeah, listen, this person's already made a decision. You're the one. They made their mind. Their mind is made up. That Two of Wands is my mind is made up. I know what I want. I know who I'm going fishing. I am going fishing. And I'm getting my water sign. All right. Scorpio better not sting me with their stinger. All right. Crab legs, Krabby Patties better not pinch me with their little pinchers. All right. And Pisces better not be a piranha. Okay. Keep their teeth in. Because I'm telling you, this person has set in their mind that you are their person. Aries energy on that. Yep. Oh. Watch out. This person may want to knock you up. That's what I'm getting with this Empress. I'm getting this. I want to put a baby in you, or I want you to put a baby in me. Okay. Some of you could be men. No gender. I feel, or this person may want to blend families, but I really get that. I don't know why I'm getting this person wants poke it, stroke it, and the bakery. That's what I'm getting out of this. I really feel this person knows you are somebody solid, stable, grounded. You're nurturing. You could already be a parent, but I'm really getting more of this person wants to pop one in you, or you pop one in them. They want this. So if you're able to have kids, watch out. You sleep with this person, they're going to try. I'm telling you, they're going to try. Yeah. High Priestess in reverse. This
Sounds like a good
person's
time, Kitty. No, I'm just
yeah.
joking.
They're not here for a good time. They're here for a long time. Well, they want to have a good time too, but I feel they're in it for a long time. I don't feel they're here. I feel at the beginning they were playing games with you. Okay, but I feel what they lost you, they want you back. High Priestess, they want to come out of silence. Yes, they do. But they're also scared to be vulnerable, though. I feel they're scared to be vulnerable because they don't know how you're going to receive them. If you're going to welcome them with open arms, or if you're going to tell them to fuck off. And they don't want that. They don't want that. Cancer energy. They feel unwelcome in your energy with the Four of Wands in reverse. Because I feel this person wasn't ready to settle down in the past. And now they feel unwelcome in your energy. And this is why they're scared to be vulnerable with you. But they do want to come out of silence with you. Aries, yeah, equal give and take at the bottom of the deck. Wow, water signs. I think you guys have the win for the all elements readings tonight because we're ending this live with a bang. I don't know what her side's going to be, but my side is only you. Taurus energy on that. They're obsessed. They are obsessed. All right. They know they were toxic. It could still be a little bit toxic. Watch out there. Or they could be codependent. They could be codependent on you. All right. Be careful about that. But like I said, I'm getting this. I want to pop a baby. I want a baby. And I'm obsessed with you. And I'm obsessed of having this. I'm obsessed of building a legacy with you. And it's only you. Capricorn energy. Woo! Kitty's getting in heat. Okay. I'm getting in heat with this energy that I'm feeling. Oh my God. All right, let's see how you're going to receive this. You're going to receive them with your arms open or your legs open. Let's find out how you're going to receive them. All right. All right. How are you going to receive this person? Whew. Damn. Somebody take me to Red Lobster. All right. Oh my God. Whew. I'm getting this. I don't know. It's just, how are you going to receive them? Woo. Or how do you see? Receive them or see them or whatever. What is your energy or your take on them? Listen. Yeah. All right. You're going to be a little bit cold. You're going to try to take control of the situation. You're going to be a little cold with them. I feel it's because they were guarded with you, and I feel you're going to be a little guarded with them. You got the King of Swords in reverse. I feel you're going to be like a little cold, a little standoffish. I feel you got some words for this person. All right. And you're going to be a little standoffish, a little cold towards them. And you're going to try to take control of the situation with that King of Swords in reverse because you're a little upset. You got words, which is natural. Aquarius energy. Yeah, because you've gained some type of clarity with the moon in reverse, okay? Judgment in reverse, that this person needed to learn valuable lessons. And this person makes poor decisions at times too, okay? So I feel that's why you're going to be a little standoffish. You're going to be a little bit cold because you've gained clarity with the moon in reverse. You see clearly, like you know what's been hidden, okay? And judgment in reverse is somebody that basically doesn't have a good sense of judgment, and they don't make good decisions, and that they need to learn valuable lessons. And you're questioning, has this person learned valuable lessons? That's what you're questioning. You're going to be questioning this person. Scorpio energy, Pisces. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel, look, I feel that you do see, like, if this person was to approach you, okay, I do feel that you see clearly, okay, that this person is surrendering. Like, they're letting go of anything that's, like, they're coming out of their head. Because look, you got the eight of swords in reverse. They got the eight of swords in reverse. So they're coming out of this negative mindset. They're coming out of this self-imposed victim. And I feel you see that with the two of swords in reverse. Like, you see clearly this person is coming out of this negative mindset. And I feel and they're trying to let something go in their life. All right. I also am also getting a message too that you see clearly that you had to let this go. Okay. So that you can get out of your head. So I'm getting two versions. Like you see clearly that like the mask, you're not stuck. You see clearly that you had to let this person go, 7 of Wands, all right, for them to get out of this negative mindset, them to get outside, or for you to come out of your head about the situation, all right, because you've gained some type of clarity. You already know this person doesn't make good decisions, and there was a reason why you had to let this go. With the 7 of Wands in reverse, it's about letting go, surrendering. Leo energy, Libra energy, Gemini energy. Yeah, but look, Page of Wands. I feel you would communicate with this person, but you would be very like cold in your communication. But you'll hear them out. You would respond. You would, but you would respond in your own way. You got some words. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah. Yeah. You 7 of Cups in reverse. You choose this person though. You would choose. If this person came in this damn energy that they're in right now, 7 of Cups in reverse, you choose them. You would. You already chose them, but you had to let them go. Yeah. Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel this person's going to keep you in your head though. I feel you're going to be like up in your head. You're not going to be thinking clearly because like I said, you're going to be like, listen, this person's already made wrong choices in the past with me. All right, I've already gotten clarity about this. I see clearly I had to let this go to begin with. Okay, I'm already out of my head regarding this person. I'm not feeling stuck anymore. So now this person's coming back. This person's going to be keeping you like doubting it. Okay, you're going to be doubting it. You're going to be like thinking like, can I trust this person? Should I give them another chance? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on that. Even though you chose them, the way they showed you in the past, you're going to be like doubting it. You're going to be doubting yourself. You're going to be, did I make a good decision by letting this person go? Should I give this person another chance? I mean, I do choose like this. I feel they're for me. I did choose them. I still I'm still holding on to something with them. But with the King of Wands in reverse, this person, Sun in reverse, I feel it's because you're not feeling too optimistic that this person actually has changed. I feel like you're not too optimistic that this person actually is devoted to you. All right, that they actually do have feelings for you because the way that things were left or ended in the past. You're not too optimistic with the Sun in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. This person never took the lead in the past. All right. This person played games with you in the past. This person may have kept their options open, and just wanted something sexual. And now you're like doubting it. You're not feeling too optimistic with that King of Wands in reverse and the Sun in reverse. You don't have high hopes. Leo, double Leo on that. Yeah. Yeah. But look at this. With the High Priestess in reverse. You got the High Priestess in reverse as well. You wouldn't mind coming out of this silence with this person. You wouldn't mind if this person shows you they have good intentions now. You are scared to be vulnerable with them, but you wouldn't mind having a conversation, coming out of silence with them. All right? And reuniting. But I feel you want to start off as friends. Take it slow. Let's start off as friends because relationships always start as friendship. People that jump head first, you meet somebody in 2 days, you're already in a relationship. How the fuck is that going to work? So I feel you're scared to be vulnerable. You'll hear them out, but you're going to keep them as friends and make them work or prove themselves to you. Because this person's already kept you in your head for quite some time that you just got out of that because you gained clarity about their decisions and you've already let that go. You let them go. You let the situation go. Here they come with this, I'm professing my love. I choose you. But did they choose you in the past? And this is why you're going to be like, okay, I'll hear you out. Let's start off as friends. And we'll go from there. We'll see how it works from there. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. You know this person showed you no loyalty in the past. You may have divorced this person, or maybe they were going through a divorce, and that's why they had no loyalty to you. Who knows? Or they were struggling financially. Who knows? Or they just were not loyal to you, period. And you already know about this person. And I feel this is why you're like, okay, let's reunite. Let's get together. Let's go out for drinks. Let's stay friends. Let's go from there. And let's see how it plays out. And I feel this person will be on board just to get you back. All right. I'm here. I'm your friend. They got to work it. They got to prove themselves. They can't just be like throwing the I love yous like it's free candy. Okay. They got to earn your trust. They got to rebuild it. And this is what I'm getting in your energy. I'll hear you out, but you already showed me otherwise in the past. So I'm not going to give you all my vulnerability. I'm not going to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going to be a little bit cold and distant with you for now. Let's start off as friends and let's take it from there. All right. Let's see what they want to say to you. We're going to go from Cancer to Pisces. And then I'm going to take it on the lead with my beautiful Cover Me in Sunshine. All right. What do they want to say to you? Oh, it was 11:11 here. Now it's 11:13. All right. Cancer. What does this person, only you, wants to say to you? What do they want to say to you, Cancer? It makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. See, they're watching you. They're seeing you thriving. And they're actually happy for you. I feel they mean it. I really feel they mean it. Scorpio, you don't realize how perfect you are to me. Only you, Scorpio. You're perfect for them. Pisces, you're the best thing that has happened to me. See? Only you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to them, Pisces. So I think you're going to turn from a piranha to a flounder. We'll find out. Like Dory, or Dory from what's
Nemo.
that? Yeah, Finding Nemo. You're going to go from a piranha to a shark, or piranha to Finding Dory. You're going to be Dory. All right? So that's what I got on my end. Damn. Water signs. I'm getting in heat just by this energy.
That was beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, that was beautiful energy.
It's funny though, because water signs is about emotions, and this person is in their fifis. They're in their emotions. It's so funny.
I love that though for them though. Like they need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually I feel like most water signs don't get that same level of reciprocal intensity. So I love that.
Unless it's another water sign they're dealing with.
Right. Or fire sign.
Yes.
So, okay. I'm going to start off with, hold on. Thank you. This is you, by the way. I know we're starting off with, we've been doing like the person first, but This is the water signs. And this came out earlier because I was like shuffling as we were talking. And I was like, I'll wait so that I can, get more concentrated energy. But it actually came out before as well. Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. And it's an umbrella with rain. And this has you stressed out. I'm hearing very loudly what Kitty said already, which is like, you've healed from this. Is it worth revisiting? Hearing the bottom of the deck, emotional storm, turmoil.
Doubt. Like, I don't know why I get like doubt. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting, like, because you've been in your head. Now you finally release this. You let this go. And now here comes this person.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I was actually fixing to say that. The doubt is exactly that, verbatim. I feel it. It's interesting because with the water signs, they are trying so deeply to be disassociated. So I don't feel it in my physical body. I feel it around me, like in the air. And that tells me so much that, and the card that came out is emotional storm, turmoils, unstable, affected, right? Which tells me they still feel very, very deeply, but they know that they need to stay in a disassociated state to not crumble again. Because the image on this card is like a kid holding his face, and it's turmoil, unstable, affected. They still have such a hold on they can affect you, and you know that. Okay. But no, that was very loud and I kept hearing it, that I needed to start off with you guys, the water sign, with these cards. Okay. Hold on. I just do as I'm told, guys. Yeah. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. This is still you, which is exactly what I just said. You're blocked off from your own feelings, but that's how you've been able to survive with their absence. I'm hearing very loudly with you guys, you've learned to live with the way it hurts. That's a song lyric. I can't think of what song. Yeah, that's how you've been able to survive this whole time. Okay, let's do them now. Thank you, Spirit. Show us the water signs person. What are their current feelings? Stop. The Five of Pentacles, they want to come out of the cold. That's so funny. Okay, the King of Swords, the Magician, Four of Pentacles, Justice card. Okay, so they want to come out of the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Just that plain and simple. They want to come out of the cold. They're sick of it. I keep hearing, I'm sick of this granddad. If you know that reference to the whole movie.
They're feeling the loss of you.
Yes. There's, yeah. The way that scene goes is, I'm sick of this granddad, and then the granddad goes, well, too damn bad. And I feel like that's you guys in the ether. I feel like you talk to each other quite often in the ether. And then the King of Swords, they're trying to be head over heart. They're trying to be very like disciplined and truthful with proceeding, but it's followed up with a Magician here. At the same time, they want so badly to manifest you. Like they want so
they desire badly. You. I get that, the desire card. The desire.
Yes. Well, yes. With the Magician on the table, he has every single, arcana. He has the pentacles, the cups, the wand, and the sword. So you need concentrated obsession, if you will, because in all magic, it's intense and frequency. Yes, exactly. So obsession does manifest,
Mm-hmm.
But with this card, it's so heavy of, they want so badly to manifest you. They're trying to be in the King of Swords, but not in a cold sense, just in a, okay, we have to be very
direct,
strategic. Yeah, we have to.
I take the King of Swords as someone who has respect for you. I take the King of Swords. Yes, I feel like this person, like a King of Swords is somebody that's very direct, but they're very detached from their emotions. But they also, because they're somebody that's respected and have respect for you as well. Mm-hmm.
They come with truth for sure. I feel like Swords energy is head over heart because it's coming from a place of respect. Because if you think about any empire, that's the level of respect amongst the kingdoms. Like, no, I'm going to tell you what the plan is. This is how we're going to handle it, right? So no, that completely resonates and makes sense. It's definitely not the traditional cold King of Swords. It's a very like, Swords energy is very strategic, right? It's very methodical. And then with the Four of Pentacles, which is after the Magician. So again, Pentacles is anything that you deem of value. So they're holding on for dear life. I do get a lot of heavy obsession energy because what I'm hearing very loudly, and this is them talking, that 3 of those pentacles are you. And then the 4th is like everything else. work, business, money, family, you name it. So, and this person is gripping on for dear life to all their pentacles.
I like to use the term they're holding on to the thread of your pants or the seam of your pants or your
Yes,
panties.
cute. Yes, that's so cute. I love that. Yes. They're holding on for dear life to these pentacles, no question. I do get heavy obsession energy, especially the magician followed up with the four of pentacles. They're holding on for dear life to you. It's more than just an obsession. Like, you're the air that they breathe, and I love that. With the justice card followed up with that, they want a environment of balance with you. They want, and this is also a truth card because we have the King of Swords and then we have the Justice here. They want to exist in truth. They want a level playing field of fairness. They want you to know that they acknowledge that the ground has been uneven and they want it even. It's finished off with the Seven of Cups. They want to present everything to you. Like, they're heavily daydreaming about you, and they want to put every cup in front of you. They do. Like, they want to present you with an opportunity to never have to work again and to feel emotionally safe. And I just keep getting this, like, I want to baby you energy with this cups card. Like, they want to put everything in front of you and then you choose. That's how I'm receiving this. They just want to put everything in front of you and you choose what you want, and baby, that's what we'll do. It's a very soft,
Kind of like putting you on a pedestal. That's what I'm getting.
Yes, it's a very just whatever you want. Okay, honey. But it's like with joy though. It's
Yes.
from a place of fear.
I don't get like with an intention of, well, I'm doing this for you, so I'm expecting this in return.
Yeah.
I don't get that, you know.
Yeah.
Genuine. That's what I'm getting. Like genuine. Yeah. Yes.
There's a lot of genuine admiration here. Definitely pedestal energy. So the best way I can frame it, I hate to admit this, I don't think I'm a brat. In reality, I am a brat in relationships, if I'm being like candid. And if you don't baby me, I'm just like, what are you doing? That's weird. And I say that to say, this reading is very much how I'm treated in relationships, which is very like worshipped. I know that sounds so toxic. It's fine, guys. The guys are into it. It's fine. Trust me.
You're a Leo. Shit. We can't expect nothing less. Damn. That's how we are.
Okay, that makes me feel better. I'm like, it's not.
People think we're high maintenance. Well, shit. Sometimes we are, but you know?
I think there's no such thing. Date in your budget and shut up. Go to your budget, sir. respectfully, you know. But I reference myself only to say that's how it feels to me. It feels very like the amount of times, this is gonna sound so toxic. I'm not toxic, y'all, okay? But the amount of times I'm in baby energy, I'm like, I don't want to put my shoes on. Can you put them on? The amount of times I've done that, and they're just like, whatever you want, honey. And it's this worship pedestal energy. And from my perspective, it's not you're lesser than, it's more just baby me. And it has all that. Like that example that I gave you, this is what this whole reading feels like. You are 3 of the 4 pentacles. They're just like, that's my baby. And I love that we're finishing off like this. Like,
I take it as they enjoy it. They don't see it as a chore.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's how the guys are with me. They're like, okay,
yes,
what?
Shit, they probably scrub your toilets too.
If I ask, or even if I made a fuss. I don't like asking. I'm big on like not directly asking. I'll make a fuss. That just seems so hard. And I'm like, okay, I can do it. I am a brat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But no, there's so much admiration here. They really hold you in high esteem. Like, it's such a warm and fuzzy feeling. That's the only example I could give is how I'm treated, because it's truly just this worship energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Hold on. Your person has a lot to say. I might move on. We'll see. Hold on. You know what's funny? We got the 5 of Pentacles again. They want to come out of the cold so bad. So bad. And then we got the Hierophant reverse, but it's not in the traditional sense of like no relationship. It's like they want to go against the grain. They want to be a fool for you. Like I'm good doing it in an unorthodox way. Like whatever you say goes. I just want to come out of the cold, which goes hand in hand with what Kitty was saying. So again, the Hierophant reverse is usually one definition, but the way it's showing up in the strong downloads alongside of this popping up again, the 5 Pentacles upright, which is again tarot yelling, which is your person yelling. They're like, whatever way you want to do it, baby. Unorthodox.
It's your way. Your way. Yeah.
Get me out of this cold.
Take the lead. I'll follow. Go ahead.
Get me out of this cold. Exactly. And that's loud because again, your person has a lot to say. So I was like, okay, I'll entertain you. And that immediately came out, which is like, just get me out of the cold. You do whatever way you want.
I'll do it your way.
Right. I'm happy to, like that. Like I want to. Just tell me what to do. It's not desperate, but it's like teetering on desperate. I'm lying. It is desperate, but like, I don't know. I like desperate. So maybe don't listen to me. Okay, let's do you guys. What is water signs? There's a lot on this one. Okay, show me the collective's current feelings towards their person. Thank you. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Cups reversed, but then we have the 3 of Pentacles upright, which is really funny. So you're definitely in the energy of like, listen, you dropped the ball. I'm not trying to even play with you. Like, you don't know how to be a king, right? Like, I'm taking my cup of love and I'm pouring it out. But then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So you go from this very like firm, we tried this. I already know what this is, okay? I don't know. We already know what this is. But then we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is like, but I guess teamwork
Let's work things out. We can maybe possibly work, make it work.
Right. So what I'm getting with this one, it's not even that you're of 2 minds. You just feel so deeply, right? Because to say a person is of 2 minds, it means they teeter back and forth. And that's not it at all. Like you're very much constantly, oh, that hurts my heart. Okay. You're constantly in this 3 of Pentacles energy. I heard again, you've just learned to live with the way it hurts. So the first 2 cards is truly just you having to live in the reality of being apart, but that's not how you feel though. Yeah, there's a heaviness in my chest. Oh, okay, let's see what else we have here. 5 of Swords. Oh, you guys aren't talking right now. Okay. Yeah. You think they don't love you anymore. At least that's what you're worried about. Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, the King of Cups. You're looking at everything and you're just like, I mean, have I learned my lesson? We've already went through the ringer. Like, do I want to keep fighting with you? And it's not even fighting, just not being on the same page. Because I'm hearing that you guys, it's almost like you were best friends, if not just flat out best friends. It's not traditional fighting, just discord, period. So it's this like, have I learned my lesson is what I keep hearing from you. With the High Priestess here, you feel like you've learned your lessons, but at the same time, you don't like that you guys aren't speaking. It's finished off with the King of Cups in reversed. This isn't you pouring out your cup. This is you thinking they don't love you anymore, which is really sad. Yeah. You think they don't love you anymore, but you don't realize
that they do.
Yeah, it's so heavy. You're hurting a lot. Like they've hurt you so much that you're convinced that there's no possible way that they feel as deeply, like mutually. Yeah. The other card, I always do 6, but a 7th came out. is the Five of Wands reversed. You want to come out of conflict 100%. Like, it's not that you're of two minds. You've just learned to live with the way it hurts. I just keep hearing that. But you do want them back. Oh, it's actually so sad. You do want them back. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Kitty. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna hold on. It's just the collective is hurting so much. Hold on. I'm switching decks here. This is still them. Hold on. What is it that you... What's all this pain? Judgment reversed. You blame yourself a lot. There's just a lot of self-loathing here. But
a lot of self-doubt.
Yeah. You blame yourself not because it didn't work. You just feel like you're unlovable, and that's what that heavy pain is. Because my chest hurts. Okay. And then the Ten of Wands. This is still you. Ten of Wands reversed and the Chariot reversed. You want to release the heartache of loving them. You want to lay down the burden, but it's like you want to release the heartache of loving them, but at the same time, you want to release the hold they have on you, but also you want to release that the relationship isn't at peace anymore. Like, you want peace. Like, it's not that you're all over the place. You have just felt so deeply for so long. It's a lot. You want to lay down the burden, period. And for you, that either means, it's going to be a few of you. It's either going to mean truly just like, God, get them out of my DNA. Like, whatever God you pray to, you're just like, get them out of my soul. And some of you, it's, if this is it, then lay down the struggles, still praying to your God, lay down the struggles and just make it work. I want to come out of this pain, make us work. It's like you're crying to the heavens almost. With the Chariot reverse, still you're angry. Yeah, you're angry at the universe, and you're just angry. And just so you know, anger is a boundary emotion. Like, you feel like you fell short. This is a self-worth issue, and they have just kind of activated that for you in a sense.
I also get anger from being like tested. Like,
okay.
why do you have to be tested? Like, why? What did you do
yes,
to have
the
to
universe.
be tested?
Yes, I got that
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
That's meant for the person.
Yes. No, the universe. That's what I got when you were saying that. Like, I got this download saying that you're angry because you're inquiring, why do you have to be the one tested? Why is the universe testing you? Like, what did you do to deserve this? But you're failing to realize you had to go through this. This had to happen for things to pan out the way they are now.
Yeah, I feel that so deeply because, like, when I say my heart hurts, there's so much pain here, and there's so much love at the same time, that again, it's not that they're of two minds. There's just so much pain that they just don't want to hurt anymore. Are they okay? Yes, water signs, they're good, but the disassociation that I can feel in the air is just how they cope every day. Because what I feel in my body is very, make me not love them anymore, or make this work, pick one, God, because this ain't a life kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel a lot on that. I'm not even going to, no, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. I felt like this heavy, like, this energy. That's why I was like, from their end, they're like, they want to give their all. They want to give their all now. They want to. And I just was feeling that intense energy of just love, you know, and your end, now you're like doubt, because they showed you otherwise in the past. So you're questioning everything. You're questioning them. You're questioning the universe. You're doubting yourself and that's why I got this energy. Okay, I'll listen to you, but I'm not going to be 100% vulnerable with you.
Yeah,
we can work things out as friends. Let's unite, but I'm not going to sit there and throw myself at you like I did maybe before. Maybe you threw this, maybe you gave them your all and now you feel like you've gotten, burned, like you said.
Yeah. No, spot on. The water signs, we're still talking. King of Cups, could have called that. Which is just, you're in love. You're in love. You're in love. That's okay. But it's followed up with the Nine of Swords. You're in despair. You feel hopeless. Like you're truly traumatized. This
Very
is
much.
traumatized you. Yeah. This is truly, as soon as I said that, I was able to, like, my heart was able to, like, exhale because it was such a, like, congested heaviness. Ugh. And then Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles again, and then we got the Seven of Swords reversed. So a quick explanation of that, guys. You want to manifest whatever's next with them. You do. It's just that simple. You want what's next with them. Like, you want this immature love. Not that it's not real, but just like in the beginning stages of connection, if you will, like maybe not boyfriend and girlfriend, you want to go to boyfriend and girlfriend, move in, etc. Right? So the beginning stages, you want to go to the next stage from this immature love to have it grow. I mean, we're on you. The Four of Pentacles have showed up again. They are three of your pentacles. If anything, I'm hearing they're two of your pentacles. And then I'm hearing that's a lie. They're three, just like you're their three, and the fourth is just the rest of life. So you're equally obsessed. You guys are mirroring each other in the sense of the depth of the love, and I'm hearing that you were wondering that. And then it's finished off with the Seven of Swords reversed. But you're also rethinking the deception and the secrets, and which is fair. Okay, instead we're just going to do the 3 cards for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's do real quick. For Cancer, chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. And then for Scorpio, only you. Stop.
No shit. Only you.
Crazy.
Oh.
Wow. And then for Pisces, clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. I'm going to be sincere with all you guys. Although this is broken up by the signs, as soon as I was like doing a quick shuffle, this is for all of them. So take these 3 and apply it to the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, like, period. That's, they love you. They love you. You love them. There's just a lot of pain here. I feel very deeply, and it's heavy. It's just a lot of pain.
I feel things could work out between the two of you.
Should we ask?
If you start, okay.
I was just saying, you ask and then I'll ask. You want to do that?
Okay. All right. Let's find out. We're doing a bonus because this is such like an intense emotional read. Let me see. Could things work out with you and this person? Let me see. Things work out between you and this person. I'm on spirit. Ooh. I think so. I got the 8 of Swords in reverse. That's coming out of your head. Okay. No more negative thinking, negative cycles. And then I have Page of Pentacles. Building, working together. However, my only concern is the 3rd card. I take it more as a strategic card. Because I got 7 of Swords. Yes, 7 of Swords is liar, cheater, thief. However, because you have Page of Pentacles and then the 8 of Swords reverse, I'm taking it more as a strategic, like if you strategize things, like work things strategically, okay, not just jump in head first, like prioritize yourself, take things slow, like friends, start off, build. I feel you could. things could work out. Start off small. This is where you start building stuff, right? So I feel things could work out. I don't feel this is in a negative way. I know a lot
Yeah.
of people feel this is a negative, but it's also a strategic, strategic strategizing things. So because it all depends on with the Seven of Swords, what other cards come in between before and after. If it's liar, cheater, thief, I don't get that with these cards. Eight of Swords in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. I really feel it as things strategically working out for itself, slowly building, from the ground up to getting somewhere. Let me see what you want to know what the final card is?
Show us.
Babies. Empress.
We better
why I
get wedding
said
invites. That's what I'm saying.
marriage, stability, happy life, happy wife, home, nurturing, connection. This is the Empress here. I feel, that's why I said I feel this is more of a strategy card. If you play your cards right, that's what came into my head. If you both play your cards right, you can build and wind up building a legacy. I always see the Empress as a legacy card. She is a legacy. She's she's big shit here. So I do feel happy home, happy life, stability. Yes, I do feel things on my end. I do feel things can work out. I have Taurus energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, and Gemini on my end.
We better get wedding invites. Me and Kitty. I'm just saying. Just saying. I want a wedding invite, y'all. This is a nice one. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm trying to think. This one or the pink deck? This one, okay. Spirit, is there a future between the couple? Show us. Thank you. Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess. What's it finished off with? Let's do a third. Okay. It's finished off with the Two of Swords. So honestly, yes. And I agree with Kitty. If you guys work together and you both exist in your highest healed self, I'm hearing the highest frequency self is what I'm hearing exactly. Okay. So if you work together and you both exist in your highest frequency healed self, everything will be okay. But with the Two of Swords, you have to, because the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, but she doesn't want to see, right? It's like a willing blindness. Spirit is asking you to please not willingly ignore whatever you need to ignore. So can this work? Yes. But Spirit's also asking you to not proceed blindly. Yes.
Play your cards right.
Yes, exactly. Yes, the Two of Swords is having two decisions, but the two decisions is truly Spirit saying to you between healed frequency self existing in I keep hearing impulse. So like existing in a place that's not impulsive. I hear you have like a strong F it bone where you're just like, it'll be okay. F it. Don't do that. Versus the other sword being existing your High Priestess self. Allow them to only exist in the High Priestess self. So if they're trying to progress and speed things along, be like, chill. Two of Pentacles, you can figure it out, but don't be willingly blind to your own toxicity and to them moving things too quickly. So I mean, I agree with Kitty. Yeah.
Don't be blind to the situation. Play your cards right. Things will slowly unfold. Take things slow. Take it one step at a time. That's what I'm getting. Like start off as friends, build that foundation, play your cards right, move strategically, and don't be so closed off. And I also got with the Two of Swords, don't be closed-minded either. Because the Two of Swords is not being just blind and not seeing things. Don't be closed-minded. Come in with an open mind, not just an open heart. Come with an open mind as well. Don't be so closed-minded.
I'm glad you said that because with the Two of Swords, oh no, I shuffled it back. She has the swords like this, so her heart is closed off. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Don't be closed-minded. Don't close off your heart. Absolutely. At the bottom of the deck was the Queen of Cups. I just keep hearing or feeling, not hearing, you both equally love each other as much. There just needs to be some wits about y'all. Come on, man. Don't just go get pregnant the first time he says sorry or she says sorry. Like,
I don't know. I just got this energy. This is somebody that wants to.
I caught that too.
And I got the Empress card twice. Okay, twice
for sure.
So this person, if you can still have babies, they want it. If not, they want to blend families or they want to cultivate something. They want a legacy with you. That's for sure. So
I hear very loudly from the water signs that they would love that. And then I heard that's where your impulsive issues lie. So food for thought.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
It's expensive. Okay.
It is expensive. Well, it's emotionally expensive, right?
Yeah.
When you invest that deeply, the cost is high. But I mean, that also sounds like a lot of fun.
So. I just split this deck before we end just for the hell of it. And then here comes the sun, little Leo. I just split the deck like that. And the sun card, ultimate happiness, success. You know,
I truly feel like that's the universe. Spirit is talking, and they're like, "No, this is real. There's hope here."
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they needed to hear that. The water
yes.
sign. Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Aw, what a beautiful ending.
Yes, and yes. So that concludes our elements. I'm so happy we did elements. I have wanted to do elements for a long time, and I'm so happy to have got to the opportunity to do them with you. All right.
Thank you for having me. It's been my
honor.
So
if you have not subscribed, please, the link is below. I believe I did pin it before I started. I can't see because I'm on StreamYard, but I know I pinned it on YouTube. The link is there. Click on the link, subscribe to this lovely lady's channel. All right.
Thank you.
Let's get the algorithm going. Share, like, subscribe.
I'm just happy to read next to you. Anything else is just bonus. So thank you.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, everybody who has stuck around. We appreciate you. All right. And it was fun. We need to do this again sometime soon. We do definitely need to do this again.
Deal.
All right.
Shake on it. Deal.
Okay. All right. Shake on it. All right, guys. Have a great night. Love y'all. Y'all see you again this week with Who's in Your Energy. All right. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Take care, my loves.
Everyone.
Bye.